Good, Tunist. I might have to pop out for a sec because I need to grab my lunch. Yeah, in like 7 minutes. How's my day? My day's barely started. So, we'll see how it is. Not much. We're waiting for the big summer blowout to start. Should be interesting. The theme is hats. The theme is hats. I like hats. Do you guys like hats? Working theories right now are that they're gonna show Chaos Dwarfs for Old World or AOS, and maybe pirates because one of the guys was wearing a pirate hat. Otherwise, it's reveals for Horus Heresy and other Warhammer games. Joel, thank you for the sub. Thank you for ordering. Hope you enjoy. And my day's 5 hours away from being over. Yeah, I'm also waiting for food. So if you hear crinkling in the background, that's me eating my lunch. So I apologize. I feel like we'll see the other Warhammer models showed into what community posts, like the breaches, but also updated Terminators. Probably. Quite hope the Chaos Dwarves are AOS, because if so, I might choose them over Skaven if I don't do Horus Heresy. I just think Chaos Dwarves are neat. My first one of these previews, how long are they usually? They're usually like an hour and a half long. Sometimes I go for 2. Why does it keep kicking me out of full screen when an ad shows up? Show should be starting right away here, folks. Get comfy. Uh, this isn't going to be like a long stream. Like, we'll sit around for like 30 minutes after their stream to talk and shoot the shit about what was seen. There we go.
Hello, everybody, and welcome.
Hello.
We are very excited to welcome you today to the Big Summer Warhammer preview.
Big Summer
My name is Adam
Blowout.
Croak. I'm joined by my friend and colleague Eddie Eccles, and it is our delight to host this show.
Yeah, very exciting. We have a big preview today.
There's a lot going on.
There's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of Warhammer. We've got stuff from all sorts
Lot of
different
Warhammer.
things, from Warhammer 40,000, Age of Sigmar, some Horus Heresy in the mix there as well. There's a little bit for everybody, it's fair to say.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Let's talk about how it's going to work a little bit. If you're new, maybe this is your first Warhammer preview you've joined in. We are your hosts, but we are not alone. We have the excellent Simon Grant sat over there in Question Corner.
Hi, Simon.
Simon, what are you doing today?
Sigh.
Hey folks, welcome to the show. I'm going to be fielding questions on behalf of Eddie and Adam. So if you
I like a
have any
shirt.
questions that you'd like to ask them, please
Aaron.
start your question with question in big letters, capital letters at the start of all your comments, and I will do my best to track them, and hopefully we'll get an opportunity later on in the show to ask Eddie and Adam those questions.
Perfect, thanks Simon. We're going to be taking some breaks throughout the sort of proceedings to try and field a few of those questions. We have a lot of content.
What are you excited for?
We're gonna be here for between an hour
We don't know
and
what's
90
coming.
minutes if we get
I want to know what they're doing for Horus Heresy and 40K.
We're aware the chat is still filling up. There's people flooding in from around the world.
Yes.
So the first thing I'd like to do is throw a question out there, maybe get you involved, which is let us know where in the world you're from. I do it every time, and I always enjoy the answer. And while you start punching in your coordinates, not too specific, I've got a question for you, Eddie. Done any hobby lately?
Oh, I'm glad you asked, Adam. Yeah, I've been doing a little bit of Horus Heresy hobby.
Very nice. You said you were going to.
I did, and I did.
Is
so I've
Hashut
got,
actually in
quite
AOS,
some
or did they not carry
all
over?
sprayed up.
I don't
got
know
basically just
AOS lore.
using
Don't
some
ask me that.
Horus Heresy
I don't know it. I can't help you.
Awesome.
Looking forward to getting some of those done. I've also got some Space Wolves. Bought the new Space Wolf box. Like a lot of
Interesting.
people,
Oh,
very
yeah.
excited by the new Space Wolf army as well.
Very, even as a Dark
It's a
Angels
lovely,
fan, that is
it's a lovely
extremely
box. I
tempting.
think that has brought a lot of people to Fenris. That particular box.
No
How about
kidding.
yourself? Have been doing any
Well,
cool
I'm
Warhammer?
glad you asked. The short answer is yes. I bought myself some new a new kill team. I went for the Hernkin yesterday, and I'm going to have a crack at that. I've not really painted kill team stuff. I've always used things from my main army. The other thing, it's only went to the Throne of Skulls with my good friend Damien O'Byrne.
Oh, that's
We bought
the
a
One Ring
Gold Medal,
trophy.
which was super fun to play so many games of the Middle-earth strategy battle game together with so many love. Huge shout out! I met a father and son team who've flown all the way across to join in from the US, and they're now hiking, backpacking around the mountains
What an
somewhere
unexpected
in Spain.
journey.
Literally.
Oh.
So I hope you get to tune in wherever you are. It was really fun.
Demons can be used in both settings, yes.
And then thought I wasn't such a horrible person to play against. Always nice. So, Si, where are people from?
Oh, all over the place. It's wonderful. So we've got folks from Australia, Canada, USA, Spain, pretty much all over the globe. Someone's claiming they're moving from Caliban. I'm not sure the truth of that one.
Only the
They're
very
from
best
Caliban? Fuck.
possibly come.
Get off of Caliban as soon as you can, dude.
Awesome. Right.
The Horus Heresy's over. You got months, if only a year, left to live.
Of wall-to-wall Warhammer content in this big summer Warhammer preview. We should probably look to begin.
Yeah, let's get stuck in, shall we?
Oh, my
right,
food
so,
just got here. Shit. Okay.
Punch the first video.
Punch it!
Just before we go in, the new guy, he's a little bit
Fuck
peculiar,
you.
but just bear with, okay?
Okay, cool.
Caliban. Oh! Leagues of Votan! Leagues of Votan get new units, chat! Woo! Will's gonna love that. Ooh, speeder. Giant robots. Okay, I'm fucking with this. Scientists. Oh, that's cool. New Leagues of Votan, chat. The Votan provides.
Two dudes on a road trip.
Just two dudes on a road trip 5 meters apart because they're not gay.
Yeah, so this is the largest release for the Leagues of Votan since the initial release of the army. This is a
Holy
huge
shit.
expansion, all in plastic for that force. There is new heavy infantry, there's some new artillery, there's loads of new really characterful characters to add to the army, there's some new vehicles, all sorts of stuff. So there's a
Robots.
shot of the full army there, but let's take a closer look at some of the specific models, specific units being added into the force. We'll start with sort of the Arcanist Evaluator.
Yeah, so
I like that helmet.
Within the Leagues of Votan, they're not afraid of developing technology and expanding their understanding. And so an Arcanist Evaluator is kind of aside from the ordinary kin with.
Be right back, gonna grab my food.
Operate. He's a member of the Science Guild, so responsible for new technology. He brings to battle an experimental weapon in sort of closing phases of development. This is a transmatter inverter.
It's a cool name.
Yeah, it's got 4 fire modes, and on the highest one, it literally triggers lethal atomic transformations. What that means is death.
Yeah, so he's taken out his new experimental weapon basically to the battlefield to see if it is, as he suspects, powerful enough to melt Space Marines, tanks, or Tyranid monsters, whatever he happens to come up against.
Pretty much yes to the
Pretty
above.
much yes to all of the above. He's not part of the official sort of Leagues of Votan military hierarchy, so he doesn't join your units necessarily, but he kind of hangs around in your army next to them,
Yeah.
and he's got kind of lone operative ability if he's near your infantry, that sort of thing. But a very useful, characterful little model to add into your Leagues of Votan force, and a nice way of kind of showing the some of the kind of lore and culture
I got
of
my
the army
food.
as well, of the Leagues of Votan.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a glimpse behind the sort of the curtain, isn't it? And you can see some really cool things that sort of key into that. It's got his weapon. You can almost imagine sort of recording the data from the results.
That's a very
What
cool
grubs you
thing.
get? I just got some McDicks.
Yeah, and if you wanted to, there's a separate, a different head you can have which is helmeted, or you can just fancy some health and safety protocols, and that's the way to to go. Next up, my absolute standout favourite. This is the thing that made me march into Warhammer World yesterday and buy some
Ooh.
models for myself. The Memnir Strategist.
Memnir.
He is an Ironkin. Those of you who are fans of the League of Votan will understand.
Oh, he's just a straight up robot?
Essentially,
Abominable intelligence.
well, not in their mind, but they.
Let's fucking go! Robot HQ choice.
Position within Votan society. There's a CU unit inside of each of them, and that's sort of within that iron dome that is normally his head. The
That's
first
cool.
Cool thing about this model is that you see the little noodly things that are on. In the Imperium, we call them mechadendrites, right? These cables that come out. Each of those is
Food.
is the combined intelligence of multiple Ironkin, essentially, and he uses that to enormous effect in terms of strategy, directing the efforts of the kin around.
That's
him.
cool.
It keys into a rule as well, which is known as yield points, which we'll talk a little bit more about later. And most importantly, he looks amazing.
It's a very, very cool miniature, isn't it? Really characterful. I think also got some spare arms on the front there, which is holding on to his little data pad. He's tapping away on there, giving orders to all the various kin and Leagues of Votan units across the battlefield. And his main pair of arms, he's used.
Has
to
4 different models for their
hold
guns.
in
Nice.
Contemplative states, which is the exact pose that I have when I'm considering my movement phase in Warhammer 40,000.
And if you want to dazzle your friends with some knowledge, the array he's got on his back is called a Cognitar Mantle, and that's where he gets like his extra brain power from.
Cognitar Mantle.
Really,
Cool.
sensational. Speaking of Ironkin, these are a new unit of Ironkin. They are called the Steeljacks. Two types of metal in one name. Eddie, what's the story?
Yeah, so this is the Ironkin Steeljacks. They are a specialist, kind of more warrior type of Ironkin. A lot of the Ironkin are fairly sort of helpful. They're kind of
they
default.
fill normal
Yeah,
civilian roles in society.
default state is a sort of friendly, affable helpers for the Leagues of Votan for the kin. These are a much more warlike programming, so they march out actively into battle, seeking conflict. They are in very large suits of armor, so they stand
Talls.
almost twice the height of a kin or a League of Votan warrior, and they have got some pretty decent weaponry as well. You can kit them out in a variety of different ways. You can either go combat leaning. This is an example there, where you can have like concussion fists and a bolt, or you can go with a ranged option. In game terms, they work a little.
I
bit
like those guns.
Guard, I suppose, is the closest approximate. So very durable unit. Quite powerful weaponry, very good for doing things like moving on to an objective and trying to hold on to it, and fighting off enemy counterattacks, that sort of thing.
Yeah, I mean, in real terms, heavily armed, heavily armoured, extremely dangerous unit. You can see the leader in the squad, as you look at these pictures, by the Primarch crest, which sort of rises above his head. There we are in the background. He's got a plasma sword, the guy on the front has got a concussion fist.
Concussion
Great
fist, okay.
The Leagues of Votan army, I think it's fair to say. We're not done. There's more. The Chthonian Earthshaker channels some really strong energy from that sort of rogue trader era. Do you remember mole mortars for squat
Very
armies?
well, yes.
These are sort of inverse artillery in that rather than lobbing a shot high above the enemy, they fire those mole shells that you can see down at the bottom deep into the ground. They burrow in on the enemy and emerge in a trench line, in a bunker, and just blow everyone to kingdom come.
Oh,
One
that's
of these
sick.
have a really lovely sort of dire armor in their own right as well, so you can see the kin there working with the Iron Kin, loading up the artillery. You can see one of them there with his little scanner, almost directing the mole as it kind of buries underground towards the enemy fortifications. Obviously, it's a powerful piece in game. You've got all sorts of nice kind of ways that this will bolster your Leagues of Votan force, which at the moment maybe doesn't have a huge amount of very long range artillery. And yeah, I think it's a great kit, really.
Awesome. Speaking of the bigger models that are inside this launch, we have the Capricus. So the Capricus is one of those kits that makes two things. You can see here the Capricus Defender. We'll show you the Capricus Carrier in a minute. Essentially, it is either a sort of attack vehicle for the Hernkin, or it's a transport vehicle. They've got so this is the carrier. So it's a smaller gun. It's got less other weapons on it, and you can see the stowage bag for the crew that will ride in the back.
I like
Generally
this.
Essentially, this is enabling your Hernkin to get around from A to B and hold the ground that they're taking.
Yeah, so it adds a bit of mobility into your Leagues of Votan force. It carries 5 models, so it works a little bit like the other kind of Leagues of Votan transports, where you pick one of your units. It can split into 2 groups of 5. 5 of them can ride around in one of these. If you've got 2 of the transports, you can obviously ride them around in 2 of the transports. And as you say, Adam, you can choose between either having the transport option or you can just have all the guns and have a fast-moving fire support unit.
Yeah, for me this is stunning. This is what made me march off to Warhammer World yesterday and buy them.
There's some really lovely little touches on this. The stowage bags are really nice at the back. I like
Yeah,
that
no,
you
this
can
is
build
Leagues of
with two
Votan
Iron Kin as well.
desperately
So you've
needed
got an Iron
this.
Kin pilot and
Holy
an Iron Kin
shit.
gunner. You can build them like that. Fans of Iron Kin generally, there is a lot of Iron Kin
Yeah, you've
in
done
this
quite well.
Leagues of Votan
yeah,
release.
absolutely so. There's also a new combat patrol for the Leagues of Votan on the way.
Ooh.
We're all familiar with combat patrols if we're familiar with Warhammer 40,000. If you're new, let me explain what they do. It's a fantastic way to start an army, or to bolster an army if you've already got one. This one really focuses on those sort of kin bands that make up the mainstay of the force. You've got the Thunderers in the background, the half guard in the middle. It's just wonderful ingredients to bulk out a force.
Yeah, there's some really useful units in there as well. Like, you don't tend to see a League of Votan army that doesn't have all of those units
Yeah,
in.
there's no wastage there.
So
right?
it's all good stuff. A couple of boxes of these and then a couple of the new units and you've got an army
You're
basically.
away. Yeah, absolutely so. Now, on to, for many people's opinion, I expect the main event of this release. This is...
That's a
Ignis.
sick-ass
Ready?
spear.
So Buri Egniston is the last survivor of a Leagues of Votan clan which has been consumed by the encroaching Tyranid menace. He is known as the Thrice Devoured. A Tyranid monster has actually eaten this guy, but that wasn't enough to keep him down. He clawed his way out of its gullet, climbed his way back out to safety 3 times, apparently,
Yep.
and now goes across the galaxy, across the Kin warbands as a roving Tyranid killing specialist.
Yeah,
Ooh.
absolutely. He, in terms of specialist, he is an absolutely elite combat unit.
Yeah, the League of Votan's, one of the League of Votan books focuses heavily on that. They fucking hate the Tyranids. They don't even call them Tyranids. They have, like, their own cultural name for them.
Because his rules are very good. He is, he's got a great combat stat line, but he's also a lone operative. So you can imagine
Ooh.
this guy advancing either on his own or alongside, kind of behind your forces, and swooping in on the big enemy monsters and stuff that get forward to threaten your battle line.
Yeah, and his lore really comes into it. So he's a member of, well, he's the only member now of an organization called the Emberg Aegmir block, which is one of the Leagues of Votan. Literally wiped out down to the very last kin, which is this guy. And so he's so bitter, his whole life is devoted now to just hunting down the Tyranid menace and supporting other leagues to stop the same thing happening to them. And you see that played out on his model. He's got this sort of belt buckle, which very much looks like he's sort of taken some affectations from the Tyranids. He's got what looks like, we've been having quite a discussion about this, Tyranid Prime sort of cadaver.
I think it's a
over his
Tyranid
head.
Prime that he's got over the top of his head.
Yeah.
There's a nice little nod in this model as well to there's the idea at some point that the squats were eaten by the Tyranids.
Yeah, absolutely. We
And
used to-
this guy kind of goes, well, yeah, they were eaten by the Tyranids, but also they clawed their way out again. So
Absolutely.
there's a little bit of truth to that sort of that outdated understanding maybe of what happened to that fact.
Fantastic. And
Oh!
all of this will be supported with Codex.
And he gets to be on the cover!
40,000, which contains. This is I've had quite a while to read this week. It's just full of spankingly good lore. It's got great rules and art.
Now,
explains all of the new things.
The real question is,
Um,
when we get in trains,
too much to go into
bring them back!
detail here, but a thing to cover would be those yield points.
What's the native Votan slur for Tyranid? I don't know.
Absolutely, yeah. So yield points effectively changes the way your army works over the course of the game, and it works in the way that the Leagues of Votan approach acquisition effectively. So early on in the game, when you haven't got very many yield points, you're getting bonuses for attacking enemy units on objectives for the most part across your army, and then later on, once you've acquired yield points, you get bonuses for having your own unit on objectives, so they get better at defending them, better bonuses for their own defense, that sort of thing.
Yeah, it
So
sort of encourages you to play in that very sort of acquisition-focused way. That the
Oh, they
And
changed their
it's a really
playstyle,
good
okay.
Because it's exactly how you win games of Warhammer 40,000.
Yeah.
Early on, you kick people off objectives. Later on, you hold on to the objectives. So
And
it's
some of the
powerful.
new units that we've shown and some of the units that already exist in the Votan army now have rules that key into that. For example, the Memnir Strategist just lets you increase or decrease your yield score by 1 each turn.
Yeah.
So really sort of thoughtfully put in, so this guy who's overseeing the total sort of tactical function of your army can just go nudge. and
Cool.
help you out. We should show some of the models.
Let's do it, yeah.
So we've got some in front of us. We're very lucky to be allowed to put our paws on the heavy metal miniatures. So there'll be some sort of scale comparison here, but here you can see this is the Arcanist, and then you've got the Memnir. They're like normal Votan size, so any kin is about the same sort of proportion as those. here you can see just how sort of much bigger.
Ooh,
the
okay.
are. I think your comparison that you made to compare them to Wraithguard is really quite fair.
Yeah, they're about the same size as a Wraithguard. It's kind of in that ballpark as kind of medium heavy infantry. This is the new artillery piece. It's maybe not like as big as something like an Imperial Guard tank or something like that, but compact, mobile, that sort of thing, fitting in with the aesthetic of the rest of the Leagues of Votan. You can sort of imagine it starting life as a piece of mining equipment, and they've sort of evolved it into a weapon.
You can definitely see sort of some of those origins. I just want to draw some attention to some of the super cool bits on it. This guy here, you can see over his shoulder, he's got like a data slate. You've got this sort of, I don't know, like loading hatch that you can model open or closed. On this side, you've got a case which has more of the shells. You get spare shells to put on their own bases.
I'm just popping in to say that I am going to go broke.
I knew you'd love this.
By no means the end of it.
Absolutely, we've got the
The,
captain's
the, the,
seal.
the little hands of the strategist, it's the best thing ever. Anyway, I need to go. I'm watching with other
So
friends.
this is
I
your
was,
new,
I'll get
Have
down.
fun. Have fun.
your new vehicle. This is the
That's
Defender.
Will. He plays Leagues of Votan.
There's
He's
not
been
quite-
dying for new
There is
models.
one which is a transport vehicle, but I really like
This,
is actually
He's got like a
quite-
tiny little chair.
quite small.
This
Yeah,
just made him
it's
so
got
happy.
A full-sized kin in there, so they've given him a little tiny iron kin, actually perfectly designed for the run.
Absolutely, and I guess the star of the show himself in many ways.
He is.
Hey,
So the
Burrison.
thrice devoured there. It's still kind of kin-sized, but you can have
Still kinda
have a look at this
kin-sized.
model here that so much of him is now bionic, right? So he's been chewed up and
Bionic fingers they do.
chewed up and
Pretty cool.
spat out so many times that like his arm, bits of his arms, there, most of his face, perhaps a kind of unspecified amount of his body has probably been dissolved.
I love
turned into
when
acid in
models
their stomach.
within a faction
But
that
he's
like
still
have a
fit,
specific
and-
hatred for another
but also shows
have
how
those
durable the kin
bits
are.
modeled onto them.
They're specially designed by their Votan to be durable, to endure kind of the most hostile conditions, and he's a good example of how that's kind of manifested.
Yeah, that's really cool, isn't it? I think we've covered the League pretty thoroughly, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Before we move on, we're going to go to the Old World next. A couple of
Old World.
housekeeping bits. The first one would be we're going to return to the 41st Millennium at the end of the preview. So,
Oh.
Particularly if you like Kill Team, but also there's some other things for other factions as well. Do hang around if you like Warhammer 40,000.
Emperor's
But
Children Kill Team when?
But, lots of the people who mentioned that they were
Yes,
joining us
Lieutenant
as well,
Wakambi Weapon.
you can interact with our social teams. We have international social teams that manage our various social media places. Here they are. If you want to get involved in the conversation in the language which suits you, go knock yourself out. They're really lovely people. They're really engaged and want to make sure that you get to hear about Warhammer in the language that suits you. And if
Oh
you-
yeah, we got
English
Leagues of
support,
Votan at the
so
end of
that's
9th
good
edition.
as well, so,
And we went a full edition here without any updates for them.
time for a little bit of Warhammer the Old World.
Yeah, let's do it.
Alright, let's see what we got for Old World.
First up, we have brand new units for the Tomb Kings of Khemri. This
Cool.
is a new multi-part plastic kit that makes the Royal Heralds. The easiest way to describe these is that you have a
Hi,
battle
Miley!
bearer and you have a new hero slash.
It's the
sword.
Warhammer preview today.
Tomb Prince or a Tomb King, happens to you.
We're
You get
looking at
battle
all the
standards.
new models that are coming out.
If you fancy a faster moving battle standard, stick it on the horse guy. If you fancy him like standing around in one of your big regiments of skeleton warriors or tomb guard, then go for the on foot version. There's some options in terms of head things as well. Battle standard bearers are key to Warhammer armies. So if you play the old world, you'll know.
Yeah, I love this battle standard. That kind of weird scorpion. Both the paint scheme and the model itself are very cool. As you say, this is multi-part as well, so you can swap and change if you want the faster one. If you've got lots of chariots or something, you can mix them in. I would imagine there's a fair bit of customizability between this kit and some of the other.
Kind of late in Skeleton Horse.
Yeah, not just within this kit itself, but also I think things like the.
Hey AOG, happy to be watching this with you. Hey, thank you. You guys missed Leagues of Votan.
The Leech Priests, who are fundamental to the workings, literally, of the Tomb.
Yeah, you absolutely need Lich Priest in your army if you've got a Tomb King's army. Your army only
Okay, yeah,
won't
that's supersized. It's gorgeous.
it's their job to kind of keep the magic flowing that keeps your army marching forward. Again, this is a multi-part kit. There's some lovely options on these. You can see they're perhaps a little bit less dead than some of the other Khemri,
Yeah,
but they're still
there's
very
some desiccated skin hanging
definitely
on.
desiccated. Definitely spent far too long in the desert inside a pyramid somewhere. I love the vulture on the top of the staff.
Yeah, absolutely. So thanks for bringing that back. It's a really lovely
Watching under my desk at work.
animated creatures that have sort of come alive
Yeah.
through the magic of the ritual.
I think you were saying
Watch in the bathroom, not in a fucking under your desk. That's where they find you.
In particular, I think they're both exquisite, but the mounted guy, from sort of the perfect angle, he just looks like the artwork, and I mean that is the highest possible compliment. Thinking veterans might be wondering if that's extra armor on the skeletal steed. It certainly is. We'll talk a little bit more about that in a moment. But yes, you can have a barded skeletal steed, which might be quite useful if you're used to terrible armor saves in your Tomb King's armor. I guess we can talk about that now. If we go across to also coming out is a new.
For those that don't know, the Tomb Kings and Warhammer, they're the Egyptian faction, and they are undead. Their whole focus is on swarming you with undead.
Sort of border region between the Empire and Britannia, sort of known as the Vaults. It's also inhabited.
Looks like they still want the Votan to get up close in the fight. Yeah, no, they changed their entire playstyle.
And so they are forced to rally in defense of a full-scale invasion.
They changed them from kicking people off objectives early game to late game holding them.
Playing smaller games in like a timely and interesting fashion.
So undead Tyranids.
Really cool way.
No, not undead Tyranids.
The old world and how they're sort of explaining the things that took place in this particular part of the Warhammer timeline.
Yeah. It's great to get some new lore for the
They're a bit more complicated than that. They're not
diving into the
Tyranids.
the world allows them to have.
And see what I mean about the artwork, right? So the guy in the centre, like, just in this piece, it really just screams the imagery that we saw before. I love it. There's another Arcane Journal coming, which is equally
Very happy they're
exciting.
keeping the former work
Other side
equipment
of
vibe.
the
Yeah.
region in the old world, known as the old world. This is
Be
Dawn
descriptive
of
for me, mole man.
a bold move made by Miao Ying, who's the lady pictured in the centre.
Woo!
One of the children of the Dragon Emperor.
Let's fucking go! We got Cathay!
North, and is concerned that it's going to gain too much traction.
Cathay!
Ships full
If I was to get into Old World, I would play Cathay.
soldiers and sails to the Empire, sets up an enclave, and helps to. Try
That's
and
funny
start
considering your
the
username.
In real terms, that's A, a cool story, and B, there's rules in.
Well, yeah, I want to announce games. Part of what I want to do is that I want to be a caster for Warhammer games and such. So they want Space Dwarfs to dig in, pun intended. Yes, they want you to dig in.
Sort of great example of the really sort of bold and exciting things that the studio team responsible for the old one are doing.
Oh, but that
They
artwork
truly
looks
love the setting.
great.
They want to explore
Oh
the
my
image
god, they
of
did
the
great work on that.
Absolutely. So, we should throw over to Question Corner and see if Simon's got any.
I mean, his username is
What have you got for us, Simon?
I only want
Loads and loads
Oh,
of
yeah.
questions. I think the majority of them are focusing on the legal
Digi
vote
diggy
There's
diggy
loads of
hole.
toys coming out there, of course.
I'm a space dwarf and I'm
So
digging a
the
hole.
first
Yes,
one
you
is
are.
Actually, about the judgment tokens. Are they still a thing? Obviously, we've got the yield rules. So, what about the judgment tokens?
So, the focus in terms of the army mechanic is those yield points we've talked about before. It's always good when we get a question which is like, can you tell me the really granular rules things? Because the answer is no. We've got 90 minutes to rail through as much stuff as we can as fast as we can. We'll cover way more detail about Votan rules and mechanics and all those things as we lead towards it. But you're in for some subtle changes in the way the leagues of Votan work.
So it sounds like they're it sounds like the army's getting a full rule change.
Drill shell tokens.
Like an ability change. So like they're probably not going to focus on grudge tokens,
Short and candid answer for that. You saw them on the little. Base.
but we'll have to see.
It comes designed for you to have two.
I'm pretty sure the War of the Beast started with orcs digging holes and then made assault moves.
If I get it wrong.
Lol, one was like 13 when YouTube started age restriction. I had to make an account against my will. Oof.
In the game to give yourself rerolls on rerolls as you're playing. So yeah, kind of fun. It's like it represents something and you take it off.
Yeah, so the unit is sort of set up so that they have some specialist shells, so that'd be like representing the unit being like, right, we're going to use one of the big ones now. This is the important shell.
Perfect.
Probably got time for one more. So let's go with how many models can the Captus carrier?
Great question.
It
Ooh.
carries 5.
Carries
so
5?
It works a little bit like some of the other Leagues of Votan transports, where you take a unit of, usually come in 10s, you split the unit in half.
So basically, it's their version of a Razorback, or the Gene Stealer Cult's Goliath transport.
Thank you. So we'll draw a curtain on the old world, but we will go to the.
Yeah, no, I didn't get why the dwarves in space had grudge tokens.
And let's start with.
You think like with their playstyle, oop,
For death.
AOS, you are getting Flesh Eater
These
Courts.
are the Flesh Eater Courts. Many of you will be familiar with them. These are the like foul and abominable cannibal monstrosities who unfortunately have delusions, quite literally, of being noble and elegant and chivalric, and the truth couldn't be sort of further from that.
Yeah, they absolutely imagine that they are in service to some grand king on perhaps a grand crusade of some sort, or part of a pageant, or a noble feast of some sort, but are in fact horrible, degenerate cannibals, as you say. The new battle tome has all the stuff that you'd expect. Lots
So
of new
quiet,
ways to use
so
your
quiet
army,
grudge dwarves from
new
old
magic
books of
items,
Grudge's concept. I guess they won't keep that feeling.
changes
Yeah, I
to the way
guess.
the war scrolls work, so lots of exciting stuff. And perhaps
But it
also
was really weird because, like, it encouraged a playstyle of your units getting dunked on, so you can dunk on them harder.
Much like the rest of
So, like, you could dunk on your opponent harder.
Under an illusion. His particular delusion is that he is a falconer. In
I
charge
like
of
his hat.
noble and
I like his
alien
hat.
creatures, where in fact he is in charge of a swarm of rabid bats. In the model is very characterful. Like, he's got his kind of weird, crazy hat. He's got
You can
kind of
see almost like the vestiges of that nobility we were just referring to, right? He's got like a very
I
sort of
like your hat,
huntsman
sir.
style hat on, the tacky robes of the person that might be performing that duty, but he's also got guts hanging off.
It's a very fun, miniature. I think in the spinning shot, maybe you can just picture it. That there is a bat that comes with him, which is basically a token that represents something in the game.
Oh.
Where he sends one of his falcons off to spy an enemy unit, and that can give you bonuses in games, basically. So these are the kind of spies, the eyes and ears of the Flesh Eater Corps. And if you direct it to an enemy unit, it can give your squires, your kind of ghouls, bonuses against that enemy unit. You can do things like take away their ward save and get better at killing them, basically. So a very useful unit to have in your game, and a very characterful model for your army.
And a very characterful
There's
model for
also
your army.
accompanying this release for the Flesh Eater Courts, the Charnel Watch. This is a new spearhead, so you can use it straight in games of spearhead, or you can use this to bulk out.
Spearhead is their version of combat
bulk
patrol.
out your existing Flesh Eater Courts army. This is a fast-moving, hard-hitting, infantry-focused spearhead. It's got models that you'll be very familiar with, and the way that they synergize within this game, within Spearhead, is really fun. Expect sort of lightning assault, and then using monstrous-sized.
Oh, your dog started
also a great
dreaming.
start to a larger Age of Sigmar
absolutely.
army for Flesh Eater Courts. It combos really nicely with the existing Flesh Eater Courts spearhead. So if you've got that already, you can add this in, and you've basically got most of an army. Some really good stuff. A couple of the cannibal monkeys in there as well. Which,
It's what
always
everybody
a winner.
needs, right?
Who doesn't love that?
There's another battle tome for the sort of death faction, which is the Nighthaunt. Here we have
Ooh, for us ghosty people.
They're a very popular.
That's actually a sick cover. I like that helmet.
Had their place within the second edition of Warhammer Age of Sigmar, and they've really sort of cemented it.
That's cool.
Sort of beloved. This book is like ram-packed with the lore that explains them all, as well as all of the war scrolls and information you would need. I was talking to an avid Nighthaunt player about this yesterday, who was super excited because he's sort of in the know enough to know, for example, that their ward saves are improving across the board, and so he's very excited.
Let's go. I'm a ghost people.
For the Night One, certainly,
Why do flesh eaters of all of them
generally
get two?
speaking, you're finding that
I don't know.
units have a bit more health.
Oh, they're talking about like the previous box. They're replacing the old box with this box.
Rend works has changed a little bit,
So they don't get
generally
two, they get
Rend
one.
is a
They're
little
just
worse, but you can
replacing
have
it.
with things like all-out defense, and their ward saves are across the board a 5 up or better, which is pretty solid.
Ooh.
But let's get on to the model, which is brand new, coming out with this release, which is the Lord Vitriolic. This is a very disturbing creature. In life, it was something like a poisoner or a maker
Snake
of
oil
like
merchant of
yeah,
some
fake
sorts,
potions and curatives who deceives people and sort of let them down or led them to ruin. And Nagash is able to claim his soul because of his sort of malpractices, evil deeds, and has
Nagash is the god of death in the Warhammer Age of Sigmar and Warhammer Fantasy universe.
Horrible, but really fun in the game.
Yeah, so he's got some very fun rules. So basically, you can see his rack of potions on his back there. And the way that manifests in games is you can create specialist potions and throw them at enemy units. And you've got two options on how you do that. You can either just chuck a bunch of random potions at the enemy and roll some random things to see what happens.
Random shit, go!
You can concoct a very specific potion to do a specific job. And the effects of those can range from things like doing harm to the enemy unit, taking away some of their advantages, all the way through to things like stripping.
Insert-
from enemy units.
Insert the Moon Knight meme here. Random shit, go!
So you can go, right, what
Anything good for
enemy
World Eaters so
what
far?
enemy
No,
like this
nothing
is
nothing for World Eaters yet.
this specific debuff to
I think the only world leaders love we're gonna get is probably in Horus Heresy, and that's more in general Marine love.
Absolutely. As with the Flesh Eater Courts, there is a new spearhead for the Nighthorn. This is the Cursed Shackle Horde. It's just all the ghosts all the time, right? And absolutely
All the ghosts, all the time.
Everything you'd want to either kickstart an army, reinforce an army, or play games of spear.
Yep, it's very cool. And obviously,
Those models do look good, though.
Absolutely. Those things were cool.
they're cool.
But there's a lot of people here who have
Ghost
been
Horse!
holding onto their hats really patiently, hoping that we maybe, show them something they've never ever seen before.
That would certainly be cool.
Hold on to your hats, bitches! Chaos Dwarves! Woo! For Hashut! Yes! Oh, that's the good shit, chat. Oh,
Reveal. Eddie, I know you're super excited.
oh, don't do this to me!
This might be my new Age of Sigmar army. These are the Hellsmiths of Hashut. These are basically the reincarnation of the Chaos Dwarf concept
Oh.
of Age of Sigmar. An entirely redesigned and brand new army coming out.
I knew it was dwarves!
Riding alongside its new battle plan.
What?
Army
Chaos Dwarves revealed
as the
for
symbol
AOS.
I called it.
for the Hellsmiths.
I fucking called it.
You did, you
Are
did.
Phenomenally cool. The
They got a
rules,
Hashut
lore
statue and
creation,
artillery.
Let's dive into the miniatures.
I think-
Oh, they look so good,
All of you
T-Com!
doubted me.
Like why they are.
All of you doubted me.
I did not doubt you. Fuck you.
Mortal Realms, the Duardin-
Oh no, it was Will that said they're probably not going to release anything.
Yeah, no, fuck. Will is wrong. And I think he's happy that he's wrong because Leagues of Votan got loved and now Chaos Dwarves are getting loved. Let's
Oh,
fucking
what-
go.
what-
Leagues of Votan got new.
I've been out all day, so.
They got a new. They got 3 new HQ units, 2 non-named, 1 named. He's a Tyranid Hunter. New vehicle, which either is like either a Razorback or a land speeder, and a new infantry unit.
Yeah, I have your stream pulled up now. These models look so fucking cool.
They do. Oh, and that's
the,
who
the
won.
green highlights, which I know part of that is camera work, but
Oh, it's so good.
oh my god.
And the first thing to observe is those Hashutite spears.
I was expecting them, like, if they ever did, like, to go with like a generic red and black for Chaos Dwarves, but no, I really like this.
Yeah, no, they went with purple. They went with purple, brass, and
Demon
silver,
legions that invaded the various
Yeah.
worlds during the Age
And a
of
little bit
Sigmar.
of green
Some of
too
them,
for highlights.
and
from
red.
the hold,
I
where
like it.
the, Hellsmiths
I do too.
Hashut dwelled, they instead trapped those demon legions and decided to
For those
send them
wondering, the
to
Chaos
rules
Dwarves
their
serve the minor Chaos deity of Hashut. He is the Chaos deity of the Forge and
that is powering
like
weapons.
demonic forging and stuff like that.
So cool.
To put it very simply.
Obviously, you've got like a unit champion.
He's basically their version of
Which is like this weird combination of the bare-chested,
Not Acheron.
and a hobgoblin
Dickhead
with
Hephaestus.
a gun on its back, and obviously
Yeah.
banner bearer. It's a two-for kit. That's like,
Except
in terms
even
of
more of a
this
dick.
Kit makes 2 different types of unit.
Oh, they got executioner-like swords. That's cool.
Basically, shorter ways of killing people. They have different profiles within the game.
I know I can't justify AOS, but
Spears are more defensive things, so you get bonuses against
this is a faction I would play.
or the slightly more offensive option where you get bonuses for fighting into enemy infantry and taking the fight to the enemy. But
Oh, I
both
love those
effectively heavily armored
spears.
elite infantry.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
love
so,
those. Oh, chat. Justify. I can't. My wife would kill me. My wife would kill me.
Above, they live in ziggurat cities, and each one is ruled by a war despot. As if
Yeah, but then I want the artillery, and then I want the giant statue.
this is my favorite model within this.
I love that weapon.
It's just so good. Huge hat,
That's
great big
so
spikes, carrying an
cool.
enormous warglaive, which is glowing.
Oh my god, the makeup is annoying. How do women deal with this?
the War Desk box,
Why do you have makeup?
They have to roll through a
I was babysitting my goddaughter, and she is 7 years old and going through the makeup phase. So,
Aww. So you got she got makeup all over you.
Yeah, like any.
she's like, I want to do your makeup. I'm like, yeah, sure, let's go.
Unless they were able to,
So you were being the good godfather.
They're not cowardly.
Yeah.
But they certainly.
Yeah, no, I don't know how
And
anyone wears makeup. I can't stand it personally.
I don't have any acetone or makeup remover in my house, so
And their whole reason
I have to figure this out.
as an entire culture is it's just
If anyone in chat knows how to do it, how to remove makeup without acetone, please help.
I wonder if Astaroth is still in AOS, so I hope he gets a model. Probably not Astaroth. Astaroth.
Yeah.
They don't see themselves as corrupted through that. That's an
No.
interesting
There's
kind of sub-
no physical side effects at all to what they've gone through.
An interesting sub point. They see themselves as almost the paragons of purest order, right?
Yeah.
So they've taken the assault of chaos and they've ground it down and created like order from chaos. But in the mortal realms, they're paving over the natural order and putting up the monument.
Yeah, the Chaos Dwarves, personality-wise,
Yeah, absolutely. Spearhead.
they think themselves better than Dwarven society, but they've just...
It's another kit that makes two things.
They're late-stage capitalism dwarves.
This is a
Yeah.
metal creation, which is
Oh!
They're basically just Voton, but chaos.
Chat, I'm drooling. I'm drooling over this model. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
They did such good work with the flames. I want to work on that.
That would be a bitch to paint, though.
It would be, but I would love every moment of it.
I'm looking forward to see what
After it's done. Not during. The process during sucks. Trust the process. Trust the process.
Thanks, Bob Trion. Thanks for the advice. I'll try it after stream.
They cook. Oh yeah, no, they're cooking. They're fucking like, they got the burners on at max. They're fucking cooking that steak. Something sick, something fierce. Good old bird of beef. Oh my god. A feast for us to dine on, chat.
Like a lot of the stuff in the Hellsmith army, their kind of army mechanic.
I want steak for dinner.
Oh, I like both the melee and the ranged version. Oh.
fantastic, and we're still not.
I mean, you could magnetize it and get both.
I would convert those cannons though to 40k.
Mentor Bombard.
Yes.
Chaos Dwarfs of old.
Those would make some really cool demolisher cannons.
They would.
Devastating artillery, particularly that lobs.
Actually, you know what'd be really cool? They just revealed Dwarven artillery for Leagues of Votan.
Bombard.
You could convert that into this, or vice versa.
Yes.
Deadly in the game.
Yeah, this is the.
I would not. I wouldn't give you shit over it. I'd be like, that's sick, please. It is.
Yeah.
This is like this is what's tempting me. I hate this. I hate that this is tempting me so much.
Again, is very good in Age of Sigmar. I think the Hellsmith.
Wait, he's got a fucking death mask. Oh my god.
Have claimed
All of these vehicles and shit would fit with my Iron Warriors, and I want them now because of that.
They've got missiles.
Brilliant for just like blowing up the enemy's big impressive things, right?
Yeah, so this is a monster killer, right? So where
God
Come
damn
on.
it.
No, I don't want to buy Chaos Dwarfs.
They have one big monster.
I can't afford new armies. Stop.
This with
I'm already planning on picking up Cathay. I don't need.
They're getting their book. Cathay's getting their book. They announced it in this one.
No, I know, but they announced the models last time.
Yeah,
Remember?
I remember. I remember. We were like drooling over the dragon model.
Launch set also
Yeah.
includes a battle tome.
Those are like I just want to paint them. Like I don't even plan on playing them.
Tunis, if you're getting Chaos Dwarves, they're basically Iron Warriors.
The perfect
Yeah.
starting on point for an all-new Hellsmith Pasha army.
Like honestly, a lot of these vehicle models would fit in with Horse Heresy.
Oh yeah. Oh, you get 2 ads. Okay, awesome.
Go fuck yourself, I guess.
Brass
ads.
Bulls, let's go. We got their big Minotaur units.
Ooh.
If the launch box wasn't awesome enough, they will be followed shortly thereafter with all of those incredible models that you just saw.
Oh my god.
Oh, you don't even have to do it in metal. You can do it in stone.
Warhammer Age of Sigmar army.
Yeah, immediately out of the gate.
Oh no.
it's almost a-
Chat.
a full army
Chat, I'm not okay. Help! Send help!
of Warhammer returning.
And I could probably do it in jade too. Not just stone.
I remember being charged by the
God,
when I-
God, I can't do this to myself. No, I need to stop. I need to stop. Someone's help.
No.
Someone get a
No,
taser!
We're not done yet.
Heavy cavalry unit. They are basically the experts at riding down enemy forces and crushing them under their.
They're the experts of it. Yeah, because that's all they can fucking do.
Well-armored. These are the sort of manifestation of the power of Hashut in kind of form. The Duardin here have kind of warped to be more alike.
God, look at the detail they put into like the muscles. and the
Yeah,
skin.
holy shit.
Really striking, which is Hashut's whole thing is like trampling the more.
This sculptor's knocked it out of the park this time. God damn.
Look at those bonks. Oh yeah, no, I'm in love with the Chaos Dwarves weapons. I'm in love with them.
There's loads of really great lore in the new battle tome, and one of the things that comes out is the idea that there were the ancestor gods of.
How does a Minotaur
Hashut was
reproduce?
almost like one of the figures of the
These are
and he,
Chaos
he
Dwarves
was
born
given
in the
that
normal
sort
way.
of felt that was almost like an insult, right? Like,
And chaos
The mother,
corruption.
so rather than
they're blessings of Hashut.
harmonious with it, he decided to just
Chaos corruption.
Yeah, basically, the mother is confirmed not to survive the process.
form of trampling in the
I would not expect it.
and subjugating nature.
Yeah, so let's look at the another sort of variation that this kit enables.
Oh!
Are the most devoted towards Hashut of
Stop!
the Hellsmiths. They guard his holy places, whatever a holy place for the Bull Father Hashut might look like.
I would shave off those hands and use them for my forces of chaos. I would not care.
By no means a passive unit. They're just really great at counterpunching.
Oh, chat.
Very useful in their own right. You also get like a
I
little
swear the
nod
AOS
to
sculptors
that,
get to have all the fun. They do!
sort of
Oh yeah.
through these.
Yeah,
For those that don't know, for those who are like only listening, they released the Bull Centaurs for the Chaos Dwarves. Bull Centaurs are the half dwarf, half bull.
But we have the Inferno.
No, not my favorite style of like ancient gun. No, don't do this.
Long enough in the beard. you
No,
can
hand,
blunderbuss.
stop going to the wallet.
absolute
Oh, I
terror of Warhammer Fantasy.
Chat, I play Battalion Wars. These look like the rocket launchers from the Iron Legion faction in that game. Holy fuck. I love that.
demonic power to operate their weapons. There's no gun power.
I'm at work. Please, for the love of brass, paint me a word picture.
Make two options.
They got flamethrowers! Imagine, like, chaos corrupted dwarves with, like, flamethrower, like, ancient flamethrowers.
Not much to choose
Like,
between.
ancient demonic flamethroers. It's cool shit, chat. It's cool shit.
Oh, never mind, that's GW's chat.
Make the plastic
I
bleed
saw-
from the squeeze of the car.
The thing that really makes them
I, no, I had a GW stream open and I saw someone yelling out like discontinue Warhammer, discontinue Warhammer. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna ban somebody. I'm like, why can't I ban them? It's like, oh wait, it's not Boston stream.
Yeah, it's not my stream.
your big unit of infernal rangers, you get like a
But yeah, like, they got, like, these, they got Infernal Razors with blunderbusses, so they have a blunderbuss unit, and the blunderbuss are, like, big fucking hand cannons, like, two-armed hand cannon, like, two-handed man cannons.
Exactly. But what if you want some chaff to hurl up
Two-handed
the
hand
wheels of the
cannons.
enemy, so to speak? Good news.
God, that's a tongue twister.
there
Yeah,
is
that's a tongue
genial,
twister.
relationship.
And then they have, Hobgrot Vandals.
Their ranks. Hobgrots are also really into doing awful things. and
They're,
desecrating the world.
They're like little hobgoblins.
They exist as almost like a vassal state within the Zardron culture. In exchange for better weapons than they could like forage for themselves, they get to join the army and whack stuff. They fill a really interesting niche in that they are faster than the Hellsmiths and they can scout, right?
They're basically like the scouting chaff for the Chaos Dwarf army. So they skirmish with the enemy and then allow the Chaos Dwarf range units to get into position, while the main melee forces of the Chaos Dwarves fill in the middle line.
Used for things like trying to take a charge from something so you can set all your other units up for an amazing round of shooting, or to charge them with bull centaurs or something like that.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you will absolutely want some of these in your force. You've seen Mogrots before in the kind of Cruel Boys force, but these are armored and equipped by the Hellsmiths themselves, so they've got slightly better armor. Maybe than the ones.
Chat, I can't do this.
Oh no, they don't get to play with any of the cool demon stuff.
So let's look at some of the extra sort of heroes. That
Damon Smith.
This is the Demon Smith. They are the ones who do the Hellsmithing, I suppose it's fair to say. You can see in this model there's some real sort of hints as to who he's obviously a wizard. He's got that demonic power sort of coming out of his hand.
Oh, a hint to who he is.
Etched in, I don't know what
Like
stone that is.
Obsidian Jade.
Yeah,
or something
exactly.
like that, isn't it?
With like vile
Ooh,
runes.
the Demon Smith looks
I think
dope.
he's animated. In a nutshell, they
How
are.
good is that paint scheme?
So, for those that don't know, I don't know if they changed this for AOS, but Chaos Dwarves can't naturally use magic. And if they start trying and they fuck up, they start turning to stone, like slowly, each time they fuck up. The same with the Chaos Dwarves. At least in Old World. At least in Old World. I don't know if it's the same here.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Go over and put the power back into them. Sort of.
Yeah. This kit has another.
But think of it as like living stone, like kind of like Necron.
Oh, no, it's the
Necrodermis
same.
kind of
It's the
thing.
same. This motherfucker's got stone on his
This
face.
is the person doing the rituals inside the holy sites, and you can see that petrification has started to happen to his skin.
Oh, he can actually repair in combat. That's cool.
They start to become like stone. Their skin cracks. If they're very powerful.
Guess that just confirmed it.
Hold it at bay a little bit.
Yeah.
Maybe.
But Doom is upon them. There's a couple of really interesting things. I like his staff. And his
Ooh, I like the Ashen Elder model. That looks cool.
Yeah, that's sick.
Especially with like half his face starting to turn to
There's
stone.
lots of things that are really fun about this mention, but if we go to the hammer particularly, there's not a lot of hammers in the Hellsmiths of the Shut, and one of the reasons is that hammers are actually seen as a slightly profane symbol to the Hellsmiths because they remind them of the other dwarven ancestor gods, which really like hammers. But this particular hammer is blessed in the blood of other Duardin priests. So he would have like found a runesmith or something, or one of the Karajan priests or something, and then slain them in a sacrifice and blessed the hammer in that blood. So that's
as glorious and cursed as we may be.
The Karajans and the Fire Slayers really do not get on with the Hellsmiths. Like there is a lot. They've got beef. Basically.
Yeah, absolutely so. There's also another character we should talk about. This is Urak Tar. He's the first demon.
Urak Tar.
Back in that ancient time when the Hellsmiths needed to learn to survive, he learned the secrets of this demon smithing from Hatton.
Oh, his back is mostly stone. That's cool.
Abominably
Yeah. Ooh.
like deep trenches of like rock starting to.
I like the wings.
Horns
I like the
erupting
wings too.
From his skull. He's mounted on an enormous infernal. My brain's just gone blank. Infernal Taurus. Just
Infernal Taurus. Okay, that's its
located
name.
in Incredible spot within the lore.
Uratar.
Yeah,
First
very, very
Demon
cool.
Smith.
It's a 2-for-1 kit as well, which is really cool.
2 for 1. 2 for 1. 2 for 1.
Smith on Infernal Taurus. A bunch of options on this kit as well, which is amazing. So I can't wait to see what painters do with this kit particularly. It is just asking for.
Don't let me have it. Don't let me have it. I will lose my fucking mind.
Glowing runes or kind of petrified rock or something else, but again, that kind of manifestation of Hashut as never deciding to use the natural materials, right? It's always going to be industrial in some way, or made out of iron or metal or stone or something like that.
And the only wood on the base is like burned.
You saying you still had it? I haven't gone to the store and started buying shit, have I?
Yeah, should we take
They did do it in Jade. Look at that.
Yeah.
Oh my god, with the brass too of the armor, that looks dope.
It does.
You can see he's a very chunky looking.
I knew I had a good idea with painting. Painting them Jade.
Because they ain't out yet.
Perfect.
Shut up, Kosek!
Bigger in stature, more
Stop calling me out!
moving along, you have the demon smith. On the end of the line. Really
I want to hear it.
Warning, just perfect for subverting your will and getting.
Oh.
to their will.
Opera just crashed for some reason.
What?
The Cruel Boys range, so you get an idea of
Absolutely.
Opera.
size.
My
Oh, your web browser.
We have the
Yeah, it just crashed for some reason.
This is my turf. It's AOS. I don't see you have a YouTube channel, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Some of the kind of
Be the change you want to see.
Yeah, he's big to say the least, but not as big as terrible segue. Here we go. Just
even beefier.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
That's a big boy.
Yeah, he is.
You can have a few
massive.
of these in your army as well.
Chat, the bull statue, like the bull centaur unit, like the big statue thing we were talking about earlier. It's about the size of a Redemptor dreadnought.
Yeah, it's big.
Big.
Especially for AOS, because most models on AOS you tend to be on the smaller side.
Again, these
I love
Yeah, look at
those
that.
chariots. I love that artillery.
I love the artillery. I want the artillery.
Funneling the demonic power into the engine, or
I want them for my Iron Warriors.
that sort of thing. A little bit like the Votan artillery we saw before. You could just like
I don't play competitive anyways, so I don't care.
So I mean, this is it's a fairly big model.
He's
That's
so
actually-
big. Their new like big hero
Look at that.
is riding
Look at how
a
big that is.
mechanical bull with wings, and like a storm of like demonic lightning coming from his staff. It looks
Before I
sick.
do, one more thing. I'm aware that lots of people in the chat might be keen to know about Warcry and whether or not Warcry is relevant here. The Warhammer Studio team are going to publish rules for using Hellsmiths of Hashut or Warcry when
Ooh,
they release.
Warcry players, you're getting some love.
Website. There'll be a free download that lets you.
Boss, the army box
Oh.
has a statue and artillery. I can't justify it, Kosek.
Will be a full new army for Warhammer Age of Sigmar. It will also feature an entire new faction.
I can't.
As well.
Yeah,
But, and
absolutely.
also,
Yes, it would be nice if we segued seamlessly into the Warhammer Underworld.
Ooh, an underworld.
So welcome to
Oh,
Slightly
they're
Different
pre-releasing some
Expansion
rules for
Warhammer Underworlds. It's
For Chaos
the theme
Dwarves.
is essentially, you're in the
nice of them.
Hardwood, you have a Hellsmiths of Hashut warband fighting against the Kenothi. So it really is industry versus nature.
So what else
there's a
versus
strong
Chaos
rivalry
Dwarves?
in the Mortal Realms.
Yeah, that's on theme.
The Hellsmiths, who are all about, like, as we say, trampling nature underfoot, and the Sylvaneth, who are all about protecting nature, and the Kenothi are a particularly kind of warlike aspect of that, following the kind of absent hunter god Kurnoth. So they will defend the wild places of the Mortal Realms.
Yeah, so here you can see the two warbands. So this is an expansion, as we say, for Embergard, and you have the Hellsmiths. You have the Kenothi.
What AOS army do you play? I don't play AOS, sadly.
Bottom left-hand corner, you have a War Death
It
Box,
never interested me in the first place because I'm more of a sci-fi guy than a fantasy guy.
Universal, so she's regrouped with her
Same.
remaining warriors, her inner circle, and she's waiting on reinforcements before she
Yet.
can place the ground.
Kosek, if you can convince my wife, you go right the fuck ahead.
Warband.
There's some great archetypes in the mix there as well. I particularly like the
And if you could find me like $2,000 so I could start this out.
Playing Warhammer for a very long time, you may remember hobgoblins from Warhammer Fantasy Battle, and there was a unit called Throat Cutters, I think it was,
think
or
so,
Throat
yeah.
Slitters. He is basically a homage to those
It's really
as well,
lovely.
which is really lovely to see.
Yeah, they've got their rules reflect that sort of plunder, take what you want, decimate the landscape just for the joy of it sort of mentality. The other warband in this set is, he says, well, there we go, Kurnoth, Herald. There's three of them in the kit. They make
Oh
these,
shit, they got bone
Kenothi.
tails.
The thing to point out with them in terms of like their rules and how they play is that they're very defensive because they're holding what they've got. They're not interested in stealing other people's stuff. They just want to protect their woods. So while they're in their own area of the board, if you're an Underworld player, you'll be familiar with the sort of mechanic. They're better, so they're better at defending their own
So
objectives.
it's quite an interesting warband then, because they're quite a fast warband, and usually you'd expect that to be quite aggressive,
Yeah.
but your bonuses are for defensive.
Yeah, so redeploying, fighting in different areas in your own area. And
I love these miniatures. I think we've seen
Oh, a
them
more
over the years,
defensive
so
elfin
more of
playstyle,
a
okay.
kind of expansion of that.
Okay, that'll be interesting to see.
I looked at them too long, and I'm really disturbed by their gems.
Because they're usually very aggressive.
Glowing belly buttons.
Something about it, man.
I dig it. I dig it. I'm here for glowing belly buttons.
So there we go. awesome stuff.
I'm
do
here
love
for
those stealth
glowing
models.
belly buttons.
What an awesome release for.
I was just
Dude.
going to make a comment about that.
That's a really fair point. Yeah,
What stops me is the
10 years ago,
Tolkien
this
fantasy
month,
of so many
we
franchises.
saw the arrival of the Mortal Realms, the birth of Warhammer Age of Sigmar. We're going to be
Well,
showing over the coming year.
The thing is, much like Foundation and Dune kind of kicked off modern sci-fi, Tolkien kicked off modern fantasy.
Yeah.
Rappers,
Ooh.
respectively, remind
We
me
got
of
some
5 more
lizardmen,
things.
some deepkin. So like
There are
that's the elves of the water. Then we got some dark elves, and then we got some new Sigmarites.
also synergizes with a particular faction. So this is the Order one, the Seekers in Shadow. It contains 4 warbands from the Order faction, Grand Alliance, I should say. This is the Death one. These are the Reavers of Ruin, the Chaos warbands. And we've saved my favourite to last because I'm allowed to. The Gits and Goliaths, the Destruction warbands. Each, anybody who plays Warhammer Underworlds will know, each Warhammer Underworlds warband is lovely, right? They're just characterful and they home into a different part of the
Oh, they got goblins. Night goblins. Yay! Night goblins!
I love night goblins. They're cute.
They're fun.
Contains all the cards and
Yeah.
everything you want. So whether you fancy playing with them in Warhammer Underworlds, seamlessly integrating them with their War Scroll cards into Warhammer Age of
You get 4 in a box? Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
Different hobby experiences. There's 16 opportunities in 4 boxes.
There are, every one of those boxes is all killer, no filler. There are some beautiful miniatures in there, including the crab, the IDF crab.
Perfect. Yeah. So I think we actually are at the end of the Warhammer.
We
Age of
are
Sigmar
now at
section.
the end of the Mortal Realms.
It would be a good time to check in on Question Corner and see if there are in fact any questions.
Yeah, there's loads. People are very, very excited.
No filler. Okay, interesting.
That'd be really cool.
Fantastic.
Also, I'm liking his
Because,
Leagues of
one
Votan
thing
shirt.
Yeah, yeah. And of course, the range is stunning, so people are super pumped about that. So there's a bit of confusion about the Grand Alliance that they come from. So presumably they come from the Chaos Grand Alliance. And if so, how do they fit in with the rest of the
Yeah, so I can take that one. So the Hellsmiths of Hashut have a slightly interesting relationship with several factions in the Mortal Realms. They are definitely in the Chaos Grand Alliance. So despite what they themselves believe, they probably are corrupted by Chaos at least a little bit.
You don't get to play with that much demon.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit of corruption for you.
Your face and horns growing out.
Just a little bit of corruption.
Something's got a little bit.
An itty bit as a
But
treat.
They would consider themselves as kind of champions
Sprinkle.
of order, but they
Just a
are
little
in the
sprinkle.
Chaos Grand Alliance. They also trade with the various forces of chaos, so perhaps chaos warlords and things would go to their ziggurats and be
God,
served
I can't even
with
read their
weapons
chat. It's
or
moving too
things,
fast.
the bounty that is collected across the
Yeah,
realm.
no, the guy's job is to basically pick out ones that he can, like, he finds the
Yeah.
most interesting and do that.
Traded with, like, the cruel boys and things like that. But
Yeah, I don't know how anyone moderates this.
So how does Hashut fit in with the Chaos Pantheon?
really badly.
Yeah, it does not play well with others as a recurring.
He's probably
theme.
also got a program that helps him filter out questions.
Gods, right? But,
Yeah, probably.
ostracized,
A nugget of chaos, if you will.
A negative chaos.
Kind of vilely resent the other Dwarven gods. It's a very fractious relationship, which is why there's such vitriol between them. Great questions. Thank you very much. We need to go to our next setting, which we will do by moving to the timeline of the Horus Heresy.
Hey, Horus Heresy stuff.
There are
Imperialis.
a multitude of great releases coming if you play Legions.
Oh, I
Imperialis.
can see where the original Whirlwind came from
So
with
if
this
you're a
one.
great
I
fan,
think-
settle
I
in.
think yours is slightly ahead of mine.
Yeah, I am
Several
slightly ahead of you.
boxes of fantastic,
Okay.
fantastic
No, because I'm watching their stream as well, not on your stream.
Ah.
On screen now you can see.
Yeah, I
the
just
Whirlwind
think-
Scorpius set.
Mine's probably just a couple seconds behind yours.
For those that don't know, Warhammer the Horus Heresy Imperialis is the new incarnation of Warhammer Epic,
Yeah.
where Horus Heresy plays like your company against an enemy company. This is a Legion formation against other Legion-sized
I want an
formations.
even bigger gun though, Adam. I want a
Yeah,
bigger gun.
these are
I want a heavier siege gun than that.
these models. I'm sure they're going to show them, like compared to other models, but like these are tiny models.
It's even
Very
bigger and
small.
more dangerous than the Vindicator. And you get like
Like what, a Space Marine is, like, barely an inch tall?
Yeah.
Is he contributing? Like, by the time you've been shot by that
I like
siege gun,
to
how
imagine-
much
It's
of
very
a
meant
contributing
for like Titan warfare. Titan warfare is very popular with Imperialis.
You're getting some. So, if you want to blow things
Which,
up,
by the way,
maybe there's a Titan squadron that offends you.
the Titan game was linked into Imperialis, so if you played the Titan game, you get to play Legion Imperialis.
Firing turbo lasers.
Yep.
That guy's offering you a fist bump. It is a wonderful time to be driving tanks.
Yes, Miyoko.
Debate in the office as to whether
Thank you.
it's a heavy tank destroyer or a heavy tank.
Look at those
destroyer.
tiny tanks. They're so
Let us
cute.
know in the chat.
It's a heavy tank for destroying, or
They are.
destroying heavy things. Answers.
Possibly.
I got shocked with doing the
the
Death
heaviest
Guard
of all
as like
tanks,
the paint
so
scheme
heavy,
for
it's
Imperialis.
super heavy, is the Mastodon assault transport.
I mean,
What if you want
Death Guard really don't get much attention in Imperialis very much.
I mean, fair. I thought like though it would be Iron Warriors.
having leveled the walls with a melter array?
They're already focusing on Iron Warriors for 3rd edition. Why do it again for Imperialis?
You know what? That's
And
totally
the
fair.
pilot of that is offering you a fist bump as well. I imagine he gets on.
Bring
great.
attention to a different army.
Sort of a 30,000 equivalent of a siege tower, isn't it?
I
That's
love
that
it.
kind of vibe.
The design.
God, I want one of those for Heresy, but they're so goddamn expensive.
They transport fucking dreadnoughts.
Yeah, but they're like what, $650 US?
$750 for Canadian.
Okay, so I'm probably wrong. It's probably even more expensive in the US, but there's so much. And I just can't.
Why am I getting Mech Warrior / Battle Talk tabletop feels? Because that's basically what it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
To go into here and now, but have a look in the article that's going to be on Warhammer Community, and we'll talk more about it closer to the launch. What if you really like the letters A?
Oh, that's cool. I like that. I really like that. No more multiple codexes or rule books.
Good.
All in one now.
Good.
Yep.
They should be doing that more often.
Well, they said that they have their core rule book and this, which contains all the faction rules. Which, again, I still love. I love that.
It's good. It's a good idea.
Of making
Yeah.
sure that like the rules are accessible, you can get hold of them. It's really fun time. I'm very
Yeah, kind of compiled a lot of stuff together into
Yeah,
a much more
absolutely.
convenient way of
I've got a good friend who's super into it, and he was asking me about like you know how he gets all of his rules together. And I just had to sit there quietly, knowing that he's around the
Wouldn't
corner.
that be great if they're all in one book?
Wouldn't it be alright if I were all in one
There's
book?
more stuff set within the Age of Darkness. We teased these in the Saturnine preview, but we have.
Hey, Mark II Assault Marines!
We did, yeah. I
Yes!
Let's go!
Mark II is kind of
And people were afraid we weren't gonna get them. Whoa.
wrapped that up even
Just be
further.
patient, guys. Come on.
Options
Fucking
in
Christ.
A variety of different weapon options. The
Oh, those look
coolest
so
of the-
good. Those look so
Yeah.
good.
Optional free upgrade to the chainsword that comes normally.
Chat,
Assault Marines.
I wouldn't.
So the
Don't run it
kit-
past me, but I totally would steal those jetpacks and put them on modern Primaris Marines.
Slower than train axes, but
Oh, yeah.
like a
Chainsaw.
more dangerous chainsaw, so they have a more dangerous effect.
I'd actually steal them to put onto a modern Chaos Army for 40k.
Oh yeah, make Chaos Raptors and such.
Yeah.
No points involved.
Because
The one
in
big-
more, Raptors still use the same jump packs.
Yep.
And there's some good news because you can swap the arms with the ones that are on the Mark 6 Assault Marines, or you can just
Again, if you want to run like Horus Heresy units in the Chaos Space Marine faction, I don't think a lot of people will blame you, especially if you're
No.
playing Iron Warrior.
Chain axes too, which is another
Yeah,
upgrade
no,
to
no.
some of the models.
Most people
The
won't.
Sergeant's got the option for some
Again, unless you're like in a tournament or something.
and as you
Then
can see with the salamander
yeah.
on the screen there as well.
Even in a tournament, I don't think you'd get shit over it.
So loads of different things you can
At
choose
an open?
with.
Yeah, I don't think you get shit about it if you're a Chaos faction,
with all
at
the
least.
different Space Marine kits. One of the lovely things about
it depends on the ref, I guess.
so many
Yeah.
kits are really interchangeable with each other, so you can take.
But these
bits of
models look so
heads
good!
and weapons and stuff.
They look so good, chat!
Ooh, I love that one with the half face mask.
Oh yeah.
The rest of his face is exposed.
there's
That
more
looks
coming
dope.
as well.
The Forges of Saturn.
The Journal Tactical, which is available to order right now. In fact, all of Saturnine is available to order right now. There's a new Journal Tactical on the horizon. It's called the Forges of Saturn, and this is really
Yeah, that
about,
breastplate looks
Vulcan's
amazing.
brothers through the Saturnine project, and so it focuses very heavily on all of those suits of armor that we've seen.
Fuck, am I gonna have to get that and make a video on it?
In this book,
They said it's available to order right now.
more stuff.
I don't have money, dude. I'm broke.
There are different.
Okay.
basic
I have money for groceries, that's it.
Which is using other kits,
Okay.
mixing kits together to create new units.
Copy.
So this is a really great example. This is
And then
Message received.
and then the plan was to go buy the Saturnine box proper.
Sprues, and also some spare bits from someone who's built a.
God, those Saturnine termies look good.
I know.
Ah!
There is so many ways this model could have gone wrong, but they knocked it out of the park.
Oh, they look so good as 1,000 Suns. Oh!
Okay, I haven't seen the Thousand Suns one yet. I'm still on the Salamanders.
It's not fair.
Oh my god.
It's not fair.
With the white and the gold and the red.
And the black. And it's just. Oh, it looks so good.
Yeah, there's some really interesting stuff.
Oh.
Embraced it, so the Thousand Sons have sort of used it as intended to some extent and kind of put all of their psychic.
Wait, is that a different helmet?
The word bearers immediately crammed it full of demons.
It is a different helmet.
But all of the Legion.
They have Legion-specific shit.
That's even better.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
scream.
'cause look at the shoulders. Look at the shoulders.
I'm gonna scream. I'm gonna scream. Fuck me, dude.
Area of the timeline.
The raspberry croissants, big boys, look so awesome. I call them egg boys.
That there is
Egg boy.
mega.
Ashes. Yes! We're going into the scouring!
Book 1 called Ashes of the Imperium, and this kicks off a multi-book, multi-author mega series set in the ashes.
Oh!
We're finally getting books about this. The thing I wanted to know about the most in 40K.
Let's go!
Finally!
Let's go!
I'm finally gonna get the Iron Cage.
The argument between Gulliman and Dorn, yes!
Yes! I'm excited I'm getting the Iron Cage finally.
Oh, let's go!
Black Library are
Also, the artwork of their argument. I just love this. This is great.
This is the culmination of a lot of work and effort between a really
I like that Gulliman's holding on to the sword like he's ready.
writers and creatives.
Yeah. I do miss Bearded Dorn.
Multi-book series, which we're going to see play out.
I think Bearded Dorn is best Dorn.
I think you were saying to me earlier.
Oh, his armor is still damaged. This is like directly after.
So in a nutshell, without spoiling.
Yeah, you see the bolt marks.
Want to enjoy it? I promise you, spoiler free. There are 3 principles.
The clean and pristine Gulliman because he was late to like the war ravaged Dorn. You can actually see.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good
Like
symbolism, chat.
His cape is torn and burnt in places. Yeah. That's great. Because they could have very easily just made them both the same pristine armor. But they didn't. I like that.
Chaos gods withdraw some of their power. So suddenly they thought they were onto a good thing, and now they're relatively alone and at sea.
Let's see the aftermath of the insanity of the second worst civil war that mankind ever fought.
In my opinion,
Yeah.
compelling, which is what of humanity, right? They've just watched these demigods wage war across the Imperium.
He launched codexes at my strike cruiser.
He proceeded to launch codexes at my strike cruiser. I was something beyond furious. I gave it a 6 out of 10. It was an okay review.
If you have read all of the Horus Heresy, from Horus Rising, all the way
Kiss
to
my
the
fist, Bob.
very well done.
That is basically how their argument petered out. Is like kiss my fist,
Yeah.
Bob.
setting in the era, you can absolutely just jump in.
Fuck off, I'm gonna go fight Perturabo.
Scouring as a series in its own right.
Yeah, I have to give a little bit of a shout out to Chris Wright as well, who's the author. chosen
Oh,
for this first
you know what this means? We're probably finally gonna get a fucking answer about his hand.
If you've never read a
You're
comic,
right.
you want to dip your toes in ahead of trying this, I could not recommend enough of Valdor Birth.
Actually, the scouring ends when the first Black Crusade begins. So yeah.
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 A little bit. And it's like top tier Black Library fiction and might be a fun way to sort of whet your appetite.
I can't wait to see the aftermath of the Horus Heresy and see how the Imperium deals with it and how we get from point A to point B in the timeline.
Yeah, because also the Emperor is still semi-conscious at this point. Like he hasn't fully died yet.
Yeah.
We're not done yet.
We're not done
We
yet.
promised that we would return to the grim darkness of the Dark Millennium, and we do now with 5 new Space Marine heroes for.
As soon as that book goes up for
Ooh,
pre-order.
Vulcanistan finally got a model update!
Yes!
Oh my god!
You know how long Salamander players have been asking?
They've been bitching about it for years! I bitched about it!
He wears some of those relics himself.
Oh god, that model looks sick.
He looks so good, chat! Look at that!
And a blade of Vulcan that crackles with magma fire.
I like him with the helmet, though. I like him more with the helmet.
Yeah, I like the helmet better.
You weren't sure he was
Chat, I am a purveyor of every model looks better with a helmet.
He is probably the most iconic Salamander's character that exists.
Mostly because I hate when characters don't have helmets in war.
A couple of head options. You can have helmeted.
Well, also,
he's got a robotic eye. Okay.
yeah, all due respect to the
Lysander's back!
Wait, what?
Lysander's back!
My favorite Imperial Fist character is back.
Oh, I want to hear fuck all from those bitching about Modern 40K. Fuck all.
Angry Man is back.
Wait.
Wait.
Pedro. You better give me fucking Pedro.
The best storm shield in Warhammer. It's up there, isn't it?
It's right up there. Yeah.
Give me Pedro, you motherfuckers.
We're talking top 3, right? Yeah, everything you'd expect from this iconic hero of the Imperial.
They're gonna have. They're probably gonna change Lysander's lore a little bit.
Probably.
Because remember, old lore was he conquered a demon world by himself after his entire company died.
He is not.
No, they already did change that. He escaped from that demon world by himself. Ooh, another Iron Hands character. Oh, no! He's got a sick-ass stick.
Iron Hands finally getting
Another character.
Great, now give the white scar symbol.
Yeah, give their character a bike. Jesus. Make Outrider units good, please.
I love that. I
love
that
that
he doesn't
stick.
have a sword. It's just a stick.
I
It's a
like
bonk stick.
I like the bonk stick. I love the bonk stick, chat. Oh.
And it's probably a power weapon too.
Chat, this is like the closest I'm ever gonna get to. Hey, why don't you start that Sons of Medusa army?
Next up, and I think for many people this will be the sort of the model which fires your imagination. The Raven
Another Raven Guard?
Absolutely love
A new Chapter Master?
of the Raven Guard. You might be saying, Eddie, they already have a Chapter Master.
Oh, what's his name finally dead?
Shrike
Hold on.
has led the Raven Guard for some years, but has decided that actually his place is better in the shadows as the captain of stealth assaults.
Oh, so he's downgraded to captain again. Okay, so we got a new Chapter Master, Ethan Sean.
And the miniature is absolutely phenomenal.
I do like that model. Like, look at his feet.
Look at his fucking everything.
I know, but like I'm focusing. Like, look at his feet. He has little things to
ultimate-
grip onto things better.
Oh yeah, ultimate edgelord. Ultimate edgelord look. Chad, I'm kind of fucking... Wait, look at his jetpack!
Oh my god, that's dope.
That's a dope jetpack!
Like, this is the right amount of edge, guys.
Chat, I
This
would...
looks sick.
Chat, I would get this model. I would convert it into just a regular assault captain. And I would use it as that. But fuck... Yeah! Captain on a bike! Wait! Captain on a grav bike.
On this just mighty
Hey,
grav
those are
bike.
mine.
It's got a
Stay away from-
Captain on a grav bike, chat.
Stay away from my grab bikes, you bastards.
Are we getting grav bikes again?
No! Stay away! Custodies only, fuck off!
You can see the kind of pattern on the front of
Sabo Den Khan.
reminiscent of some of their Heresy era designs on their dreadnoughts.
I say give the White Scars some love.
Shrike.
What
They
do
just said
immediately
that.
do?
They said that Shrike is getting demoted. Like he took a demotion. Like he himself demoted himself.
Most White Scars looking thing you've
Oh, you don't really see that very often.
fits beautifully in an army if you've got lots of
Yeah, he
outriders.
stepped down as chapter master, so that way,
It's been
because
quite a long way
he
since
filled
we've done
in
a character by
because the last chapter master died in combat.
Oh, you know what?
How do I get my hands
With
on
this
them?
White
So
Scar,
there's some
I can
different ones.
very
There's a
easily
few
see a
different
conversion to give
combat
a Guardian Spear.
Oh yeah,
Some nuance to this. Sabodin
That would be
Khan,
very easy to do.
it would be.
Combat Patrol. You see it here.
Ooh, White Scar's combat patrol.
Intercessor Assault Squad, a transport.
I say give the White Scars some love, and
And
what
you,
do they do?
you're a fucking
What do
wizard.
they do?
You're a fucking wizard.
He's the only one of these new heroes that comes inside a Combat Patrol.
That is cool. That is cool.
I mean, it's a pretty basic combat patrol, but still, it's better than nothing.
It's better than nothing.
So,
Oh, here's the
this Combat
oh.
Patrol, just full of.
Yep, that one's gonna get sold out real fucking quick.
You've got Terminators and a command group, and it just
Yep, that's one I would buy.
Stuff, Iron Hands, heavy intercessors. heavy weapons,
Yeah.
Really pushing those servo strike turrets, chat. Really pushing them because they're not selling.
Chapter, the
Oh,
Raven
no.
Guard, bit more.
Fast and Phobos.
Yeah,
Fast and Phobos.
That was strong. Yeah, they
Not a bad thing.
amongst it much faster.
Yeah.
Nathan Chan leading those, it'll be
So yeah, we
Ain't
got
really
one
gonna
for
sell
White
this
Scars, Raven Guard.
all the time.
Yep,
Everyone-
there's the
Imperial Fists.
there's the Salamanders one with an Infernus squad and Melta squad.
Way, shape, or form.
I think there's some assault.
And Adrax Agatone as the character inside of it. Okay.
That is a lot
Okay,
of
okay,
playing
okay.
Melta, I think we can excuse us.
Some new transfers.
And the Mario Kart Double Dash vehicle.
Fan of that
I don't care what its name is. I call it the Mario Kart Double Dash.
Yeah, I dislike the ATV's design. I think that should be reworked.
Salamanders runs to get my wallet.
Transfer sheet, which means that you can apply all the details of the heraldry and everything.
Chat.
All extras on those.
If I was to get a Space Marine box, it would be the Imperial Fist one because it has more Terminators that I want and
If you were a fan of the Crimson
Gravis Armor Marines.
then you can believe it.
Yeah.
We'll show you those ahead of time so you can. Sort
Can we
of-
get a new normal one for Space Marines since Tyrannid's got one? No, Space Marine's got a normal one.
Yeah,
Have a look at the models.
Yeah.
I've got some of
It's
these,
the Ultramarines one.
Yeah.
Here, we've got some kind of classic stuff so you can.
Whatever. Okay, guys. So whenever they release an Ultramarines Combat Patrol, that is supposed to be the base Space Marines Combat Patrol.
Assault Intercessor Sergeant. It's not a small model by any stretch of the imagination, but you sort of get a sense of how big the new Chapter Master.
Holy shit, that new Chapter Master model looks sick!
Character is certainly going to be the largest of your.
I love that Lysander model.
They all look good. They did great work. Where's the Vulcan model?
Yeah.
What's interesting is you may have a tactical rock to sort of raise him up a little, but
He's got a tactical rock, chat. He's got a tactical rock.
He brings it everywhere he goes, so he can sit there and brood.
Him and the first count of the Ultramarines are having an argument. He's like, wait, goes into his private room, grabs a rock, puts it down, steps up on it, get taller.
Now I can properly think.
Now I can properly stare at you. Down at you, that is. That bike, that jet bike, though, looks sick.
Loads of lovely detail. There's also loads of space if you want to do some.
Give us Captain on jet bike, you cowards.
I think that's going to be.
Look at the shield. Look at that.
Yeah.
It's exciting to see what people do with it. There we are.
Still funny, the actual Salamander Chapter Master is still not in yet.
So you say that, but there is a little bit more Space Marine on the way.
I mean, the Imperial Fists don't have a Chapter Master either.
Because
Same with the White Scars.
help a
Kinda
little bit
dead.
on the team that have brought this to life. I am
Oh.
to present the first ever officially licensed wearable Space Marine helmet. This is the
Don't do this to me!
helmet made by Joy Toy. If you've not heard of Joy Toy, where have you been? Hiding.
No.
Joy Toy make beautiful
It's a
helmets.
wearable helmet,
Licensed from Games Workshop.
TCOM.
They do Warhammer 40,000 ones, and they do Warhammer Age of Sigmar
It's
ones,
wearable,
Warhammer 40,000
TCOM.
ones, and now they have made,
Damn it. It's like they looked at the helmet they had for the Halo 3 release and said, what if you can wear it though?
What if you could wear it though?
God damn it. You know how mad I was when I got that helmet and I couldn't wear it?
You were very pissed. A lot of people were pissed.
should go
Yeah.
and fit. I have the most preposterous, like, potato head
I
imaginable.
think I'm going to say what everyone is thinking, which is just put it on.
Yeah.
Put it on! Put it on!
But before
Put
we
it
do,
on!
So this is the prototype.
That's
that
gonna
we've
get
been,
very hot very
sort of
quickly in there.
working with them on. And before I do, I'm going to flip a switch because we're under very bright studio lights. But inside, can you see the illuminated?
Just put it on.
I feel like a space marine.
It's so comedically big.
It's never felt so good to feel like that.
Oh, that's funny.
The lenses inside illuminate. You
And it's
can
got a
buy it.
pedestal.
It's this lovely display stand as well. This is the Mark 10
Hope this
helmet
doesn't
stand.
give them ammo for to go after cosplayer
Straight
businesses.
from,
They won't do that.
They won't.
They won't do that. They're
Actually, Games Workshop's partners a lot with cosplay businesses.
they love them.
But I've had
Yeah.
this
Like, you want suicide? Go after the cosplay community. Your business will die fast.
I guess is the question.
Yeah, actually, for a lot of the opens,
The answer is
GW will go to like local area
you'll be able to go to
cosplay businesses and say, hey, what do you got?
and, pre-order it. So
We want to.
Yeah, several of the cosplayers at the open that I went to, they were invited by GW.
Yeah,
we're still not done with Warhammer 40.
they understand
We
the
need to go
amount of money they can make off cosplayers.
the kill team.
Kill team. Necron kill team.
God damn it! Give us Death Watch.
I think this might be Death Watch. Not on our watch. Yeah!
Yes! Again, I fucking called it. Again, I want to roll.
Kill Team Tomb World. Oh, those Death Watch models look so good.
Blade Master Veteran. Oh. What chapters are they from?
I saw
can see
Blood
their
Angel in there.
shoulder
I saw Blood Angel in there.
Bursting with cool stuff.
There's an Imperial Fist. I can see the yellow.
Might be the best Kill Team box we've released. It's
Wait, is
always
that a
very
blade?
nice.
Is that a Covenant Marine?
There's some beautiful stuff in here.
If
Like
it
the
is, I'd be
Covenant?
super surprised.
First, you've got some absolutely amazing.
No, there's an Iron Hands.
In a little bit like the Into the Dark scenery we saw.
Yeah.
The Devastators and
While
Iron
that
Hands.
certainly allows
You can see the
to play
cog.
games in that same sort of style. Doesn't
Yeah,
play
I'm talking about the
necessarily
blade guy though, who's staring at like the
confines up close back.
weird
Yeah,
looking.
with the cross swords.
Yeah,
on the shoulder
I think
pad.
that's a Dark Age subchapter.
As the warriors wake from their eons long slumber, but the kill teams themselves are probably where the real excitement is. So,
Oh, chat, 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 chat.
Death Watch kill team. This is
I am
the
loving this
first
terrain though.
Oh, they have a Flesh Terror, a Space Wolf, a Ultramarine, a Blade of the Covenant, and then a Imperial Fist. It looks like
10 of these guys in the box. You can build them in a whole range of different ways.
they changed the frag
No,
cannon.
that's a Flesh Terror. That's a Flesh Terror.
I'm all about
Yeah, the frag cannon's a Flesh
Bottom
Terror.
right, you have a flesh terror holding a frag cannon, because that's the best way to greet the Xenos. Right?
And that's probably Wolf Guard,
Call them out,
not
they're as
Space
capable
Wolves.
as he is. One of the things that's really striking about this
Wolf
is
spears. It's a spear.
loads
Yeah,
of
Wolf spears.
different heraldic devices
Yeah,
available.
some quite obscure chapters as well.
Yeah, I mean, so flesh terrors are perhaps not obscure, but they're not necessarily what you might expect. For example, top center, that's a member of the Wolf Spears. Which
Yeah, let's go.
Space Wolf chapter. We've got an Ultramarine on the right-hand side. The crossed swords on the one bottom left, I think, is probably making him a guardian of the
Yeah,
Covenant.
I agree. Like,
Guardian
They
of the
wanted to,
Covenant.
Collector, that's quite exciting.
they wanted to bring out some of the most less well-known chapters, which I agree with. They should.
That's a good idea.
There's 5 more.
Yeah.
That you can see.
Salamander, Imperial Fist, Raptor.
A chapter that you're interested in. Shout them out in the chat.
Ooh, a Raptor.
Going to get some attention because there's a lot of fans for those guys. Loads of options, loads of different specializations for your kill team to be built with. They really are the personification of pick the right weapon.
The top right one, I can't see his shoulder.
And when
You
you
people
play
can't
your-
argue with me about the Saber not giving us some good
Works is you
prestige
have a
drip for
roster
Space
of
Marine 2.
warriors.
No, I can make that argument.
Before your game starts.
I think
Yeah.
some of their DLC armors look bad.
You've got loads of different options, and then
The Imperial Fist, I like the armor itself, it's the helmet.
It's the fucking helmet that ruins all of it.
Yeah.
Check it out with the underslung grenade launcher and all of the grenades just in the
It's
hands.
great to see a
Oh,
mix of
chat.
Phobos and
Yeah.
Tactics.
Like,
I
if
know
they
I
had
can
given
convince the
him-
white to let me get this. I know I can convince the white to let me
Yeah.
get this. I love Death Watch, but I always liked them as the small kill teams. I didn't like them as an
Quite
army.
Big guns.
Yeah.
In game terms, the Death Watch have got.
This is where Death Watch should be home.
But one of their things is effectively in each turning point. You
But
can choose one
I
of them to
love
use a
it
special
so
piece of ammunition, and you can basically put a special rule for that gun that
I am loving these
blast,
model
precision,
poses.
extra AP.
Chat, I am in love. I am in love. I am in love. This is gonna convince me to play Kill Team.
The ammunition to do exactly the job you need them to do.
I think I might pick up Kill Team.
I think I might pick up Kill Team too.
Pretty good all-round Space Marines, right?
Yeah,
I need to play
The
this.
only thing in the kit, although you might,
Like,
But yeah,
I
there's
tried playing-
Necron stuff too. These are interesting.
Yeah.
Lots of
Like, I've
Scarab
tried-
stuff.
I've tried playing it with Custodians. I didn't like their rules for Death Watch. Not Death Watch, for Kill Team.
Unsleeping Necron Sentinels.
Show you some more of the terrain in a bit. And so these are the
That's cool though. I like that he's like a centipede.
Yeah.
sort of attack the interloper.
And they were just going about their business,
Yeah,
waking up all the Necrons, and all of a sudden this very
Necrons can
filthy,
turn themselves into
ballistic
whatever they want. Get
stuff
creative with their
like that,
design, and I love it.
um,
They did.
mobilize against them. It is a very powerful kill team. This is the Canoptech Circle. It is led by a Geomancer, which is a type of Cryptek. That's the model you can.
It's very rude
It is
team
the
of kill.
leader of the war
It's
band.
very rude.
Definitely kind of is the core of the force, right? So
And she's big and powerful.
she's
right?
big and powerful. Yes.
What is this team called? The the Unsleeping Necron Sentinels are what they're called.
Force need her to kind of be at the center to kind of coordinate the effort.
Oh, it's a her!
A few different other models in the mix there as
Huh.
well. As the
Interesting.
Geomancer, you have.
We love our bad robotic bitches here, chat.
The larger thing on the
Yeah.
left-hand side with the guns on the top is the Tomb Crawler.
Yep.
Then
And like a
the
lot
right-
of
and there's another
people,
one
they could have
sort of,
easily
next to the
sexualized her, but they
side,
didn't.
and
And I like that.
Smaller things, they are your reanimators.
They
No,
shouldn't be
I'm sure they're-
sexualized at all. They're fucking metal.
Normally, day to day, they'd just be pooling around, making sure everything's safe and well. They'd be reanimating some Necrons, but you know when the Death Watch come knocking.
Come on, you've seen anime with robots.
I know.
The crawlers
You know what they could do.
definitely formidable weaponry, right? So like they're up against
Yeah, the guy who's running the stream, he's
the guns on them
pinning
can
stuff.
take out a Space Marine if they get a good,
Yep.
solid round of firepower. They
Yeah,
are one of the. You've got your kind of central character, which does all the kind of utility stuff. Then you've got two really good, solid gun platforms, and then you've got the rest of the force, which whizzes around.
Are you
does
kidding?
the-
Look how thin she is.
the
That's
really
unrealistic.
little kill team. Also got Necron warriors. Why does it have a bunch of Necron warriors? You might ask. They're not
Female
really
Necrons, I can hear the chats
Um,
crying
one of the
already.
other things that you get inside
Why wouldn't there be female Necrons? Their entire race was turned into machines.
Death Watch, and you're up against hordes.
It's more of a
Undying
joke from
hordes of
Nethercat.
Necron warriors as they
Yeah, I know it is. I'm just.
Y'all understand the goons who hurt female Necrons just wait for a week.
Stalking around and-
I mean, chat. I can make the argument that that's more serpent than centipede.
I'm going to totally jump on it. Have a look around.
I like-
E621 is about to blow up.
There are those reanimating Necrons and stuff.
Oh no.
Like weird portals.
If you know, if you know what site that is.
I can't help you. Let's see how bad this gets. Necron underscore Warhammer 40k underscore.
Oh no, you're actually looking it up.
No, I'm not.
Of course,
Okay.
You've not dived into Etsy, have you? I have. Tomb World
Yeah.
Dossier.
And of course, there is a new book, a new dossier that comes with this, which has all.
I want that terrain.
That's a good picture.
Yeah, let's have a look at some of the
I
ones
wanna
left.
pick up- oh, yeah.
Let's have a look at some of these.
I want that terrain so much.
Oh, you could
Even
also
if I-
use it for. You could probably also use that terrain for boarding actions.
So, my
Yeah,
favourite with the
that's why.
cannon, when you put the Geomancer in.
A lot of people bitch about custodians and boarding actions, rightfully so. We are way overpowered.
Well, yeah, because it's like ship to ship, close quarters fighting, and only Corn Berserkers can really stand up to you guys.
If you haven't already. tweeted
Yeah.
it, this is so you get a nice mix of scale from obviously the Geomancer and the reanimators on the sides. Loads of stuff to feast on. This is going to be a very exciting time.
I love these models, chat. I love them.
And they're still a
Oh, yeah.
concept of kill team.
I will happily get the
Okay.
kill team.
Be an exaggeration to say the most
Okay, they're turning the models so we can actually see their shoulder pads now.
team,
Yep.
Sort of re-emerged into.
Yeah, that's Wolf Spears.
Right.
Again, this is where I think Death Watch should be as a force.
We're around the 90-minute mark. I did say it would be a long one, but we've shown you all of our Warhammer previews.
Oh,
Yeah, the most requested kill team.
Was good.
Makes sense.
Simon, there's probably a question or three, right?
There's quite a few. Yeah. Do you want some rapid fire ones to get you going?
Hit us. Let's see what we can do.
We're within 12.
Okay, let's go. So start off with Old World. Are the new Tomb King minis resin or plastic?
They are plastic.
90% plastic.
Good.
Let's go with the Kill Team Tomb World. Is the new Necron terrain similar in dimension to the Gallowdark terrain?
It is similar.
yeah.
I don't think it's exactly the same.
Yeah, Gallo Dark would be a good reference point.
Okay, plastic.
We've got Warhammer Underworlds. Will the new warbands or any of the re-released Grand Alliance warbands be receiving rules to use them in Warhammer Age of Sigmar?
Maybe use all of them. I don't want to. Certainly.
Okay.
I'm not going to commit. There you go. Show my face as a face of non-committal.
One thing that is worth.
And how much is this going to cost? A pretty penny.
Have a place for
Yeah.
Underworld's warbands as generic archetypes of that thing. So
They're probably gonna first offer the new kill teams as a double set, and then sell them individually later.
Yeah, I will happily get the double set though.
The Hellsmiths are going to walk over. We said that already.
Yes. Yeah. Well done.
My roommate likes Necrons,
The
so.
Astartes ones we've just seen.
Yeah, okay, that works
Does,
out.
Subadin Khan have a helmeted?
he does have a helmeted option.
Although,
Yeah, there's only
any adherence to health and safety.
one other person at my local store that plays Necrons,
Might be right.
and we are not on friendly terms right now. So
A vacuum. At which point you're probably
just
allowed.
hold your breath.
Just.
Get on with it. Yeah.
Okay,
They've got
cool.
reinforced
There you
skulls. I'm sure they'll be fine. So where can we expect to see the law and rules for the Shining Blue?
adherence to health and safety is an abomination in 40k.
Rules will be available online.
So some of the rules, if the character is being re-released, already exist.
Yeah,
So
that's true.
Space Marine,
So
Stone,
Darneth, Lysander,
yeah,
covered
Vulcan
off
and
already.
Lysander are already there. The other rules will be available online.
And I'm really glad you asked about the law because I know a thing.
The new character updates will be online for all the new character
Good.
models, which
Good.
means the app will also update to have them, and then the next edition's codex will have those characters in them.
When that happens,
Yep.
I'm super excited.
Good.
'cause I don't know anything about
'Cause that's what we needed, right?
I wanna learn
More
the story.
Space Marine sheets! Woo!
So we've got two war.
At least they're online for free.
At least they're online for free.
Are some of the Wargate options that are currently no longer available to certain units ever going to be revisited?
They very much easily could have made you pay for them
So we
in
do
the app.
know that there will be more things released in plastic across the course of this edition. With some of those plastic kits, you may see war gear options returning that previously been available. You might also see some war gear options that have never existed before added.
Okay, addressing the rumor. Good.
Yep, addressing the rumor. Like I said, wait fucking chat. Like, wait everybody. We knew they were doing this. Let them confirm it.
I don't want to
Yeah.
steal the thunder of any future sort of news from Black Library other than to announce it.
Yeah, there's balancing stuff they still need to do, which is why it hasn't appeared yet.
One of the best conversations of my professional life.
Yeah.
was to sit down with the editing team from Black Library as they sort of poured.
Everyone was
this down
freaking
all
out, and the
the
answer was simple as we're still working on it.
This is a multi-book
Christ.
series, and so
God.
following it for some
All this freaking out, and that was the answer.
Well,
Jesus.
There's bazillions more questions that I couldn't possibly get to. They're scrolling past so quick. It's all I could do to find the ones I got. But yeah, thanks.
That's
Okay, it's gonna be a
great.
multi-book
So,
series for the
What
Scouring.
remains, I guess, at this
Yeah,
point,
mega
is
series.
to thank all of you for tuning in. And
I
spending
hope it's
90
not
minutes
at the
of
scale
brilliant
of
fun.
Heresy
I've enjoyed
was.
myself.
God, I hope not.
I always have a great time.
Awesome.
Keep
Yeah,
it
it's
one
much.
concise story from beginning to end. 12 books max,
If you want to
please.
know, more, go to warhammercommunity.com.
Yeah,
Read the
don't
articles,
stop splitting
on the
characters in the
website,
timeline
pictures,
to go focus
more
on different
information
characters at different
than I can
times.
remember to tell you.
That was impossible to
And,
follow
you
for
can
Horror
watch the
Heresy.
videos back as well. If you are looking for more Warhammer excitement right now in your life, we're going to throw back to Tacoma, where there's Warhammer 40,000 tournament taking place. I believe,
Yeah,
right
it's
now,
the
that we're going back
today's
to.
the Tacoma final.
So you can hang around here, especially.
So this final will give us the competitive see-through until the release of Leagues of Votan, Dark Eldar, and the new Space Marine stuff.
Yeah,
Yep.
sounds about right.
Brilliant. Right. Thank you, Simon, for asking questions. Thanks to the crew here who've made it all work. Eddie, it's been a pleasure.
Always a pleasure.
We can't wait to see you again next time.
All right, and that's the stream. So, thoughts and opinions from me before I head out for the day. Because I have promised a friend that I'd play the new Peak game with them. So that way I can learn for tomorrow's stream, because I'm playing with the collab den on Peak. So, one, the Horus Heresy rumors Everyone needs to shut the fuck up now. Your weapon options aren't gone. They're being expanded upon. Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. We knew they were going to do this. Was it weird not to see them in the book? A little weird, but if they're making new Power Fist stuff and melee weapons for Terminators, I welcome it.
Well, not just that, but there's probably new rules that are coming with Power Fist and stuff like that.
Yeah. The new Leagues of Votann stuff, desperately fucking needed. They needed that shit. Personally, I would have preferred to see like a drill version of a drop pod. Like give them a way to deep strike. I think that would have been fun. But what they
It's
got...
just a giant drill they drop from orbit.
Yeah, it's just a giant drill. But what they got... Yeah, no, they needed more... they need another melee unit. But I'm also happy to see that it can be a ranged unit too, like a heavy ranged unit. So that was good to see too. They look like the size of Primaris Marines.
Yeah, that was a little bit weird.
So it makes sense. Like their big robots would be something like a Space Marine size. New character looks great. Their 3 new HQ units look great. Glad to see that they're really focusing on Votann fucking despising Tyranids. Then we get to the AOS stuff. Yay, Chaos Dwarfs. Yay. Very yay. Tomb King's got some love. Cathay is getting their book along with Tomb Kings, so that's very cool. That's very interesting. From there, few AOS things. The undead and the cannibals got some love. I don't really know much about that shit, but the big thing is Chaos Dwarves, chat. The big thing is Chaos Dwarves.
Yep.
Like they gave love to who they need to give love to. But then like you know damn well that the centerpiece of this thing was Chaos Dwarves. The centerpiece of it was Chaos Dwarves. Cyber. That is cool. That is sick as fuck. Good job, GW. You're edging me even closer to playing iOS. Please stop. I don't have money. You could sponsor me and I'll do it. I'll happily do it if you sponsor me. Anyway. The new Horus Heresy stuff. Again, I'm just being proven further correct. You don't need to know things until the edition is out. The leak, I don't know the intention of the leaker, but the outrage felt manufactured. Because like there's being upset, and then there's being so unreasonably angry you're making fan fiction.
Yeah.
From there, we knew that we were getting new stuff for AOS, not AOS, Horus Heresy. Mark II jetpacks, which are great. So if you are very much in the conversion game for Chaos Space Marines, or even just regular Space Marines, you would easily turn those jetpacks into modern 40k stuff. But if you love your legions being a lot more fast-reacting jump units, you got more options than just the Mark VI. From there, the last of the updates were for Warhammer 40k, which is all the Space Marine characters, 2 returning Space Marine characters who were fine cast for years, Vulcan Histon and Lysander. They are now full plastic kits, which the glow-ups look great. They look really good. And then Iron Hands, White Scars, and Raven Guard, 3 of the most neglected chapters in 40k, got some love. They got new characters.
Yep.
The Iron Hands got a new Terminator captain with a really cool beating stick. I know Farva's going to lose his shit over that. The new White Scar character is on a jet bike. I think that's really cool. Please give us jet bikes, GW. Then the new Chapter Master of the Raven Guard. For those that don't know, this does not mean what the fuck is his name? Shrike. This does not mean Shrike is dead. They said in the stream that he chose to step down from the role of Chapter Master to become the third Shadow Captain again. For those that don't know, Shrike was promoted during the Second Damocles Gulf War after Shadow Sun killed their Chapter Master. It was a field promotion, so that was always going to be a temporary position he held. And he made it very well known, like, he's not that kind of leader. But the new Chapter Master model, he's edgy as fuck. He fits the Raven Guard perfectly. I love the jetpack. I think it looks sick. I would totally get the model just to convert it over into a regular captain with that jetpack. Because that jetpack looks good. But yeah, 5 new characters for the Space Marines. And then we have the new Kill Team box, which is Necrons versus Deathwatch. And that is a box that I really want to get now.
Yep.
Again, this is where Deathwatch should be using Kill Team.
Also, I jump back into this because boarding actions is my favorite game mode for 40k.
Yeah.
That terrain's compatible with it.
No, they said that in stream.
Yeah.
I know.
Want to fight on a Necron tomb ship? There you go, chat.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Or in a Necron Underground Tomb complex with teleportation pads, apparently, according to the
You know
article.
what? Now that because you said it, boss, earlier about how really the only people in boarding action that can stand up to Custodians are the Berserkers. I wonder how Necrons are gonna fare against them now.
It's interesting to see. But now, so we have our resident dwarf lover here. Will, your opinions, please share them.
Yeah.
I may never financially recover from this. Right, okay. Like, if I go back through it, like I came on and said this before, the Leagues of Votann stuff, I'm basically getting all of it. Apparently there is 21 unit data sheets in the new codex, according to the article. We currently have like 15. So that's like another 6 units, essentially. Which is what we wanted. It makes us a complete faction.
Yeah.
All the models are good. The mad scientist with the gun has like the best head in Warhammer.
I like his helmet. I like that it's like the 2 optical glasses.
Yeah. Let me get in the article up again. The Ironkin strategist is my favorite model. He's just wonderful. The Captain Ahab / Tyranid hunting Votann character is just like
love it.
Is just like yes. Yes, absolutely.
So for those that missed it, I'll put it up on screen for you. Here we are.
Yeah.
Like, look at this chat. This looks so good.
Yeah, Brugni Agneris and the Thrice Devoured.
He got eaten 3 times, chat! By the way, just gonna say this. I am fucking loving his spear.
Yeah, it's cool.
But, you were talking about like the little mastermind when you popped in.
Mm-hmm.
This is how I imagine every League of Votann are now doing that pose. The new meme.
I
Oh
want
no,
that spare.
this like dropped like during the thing, and it's like, hang on,
Oop, that's mine.
I'm gonna put it in the gonna put it in memes
I put it in
because
memes.
new meme template
New
just
meme.
dropped.
New meme template just dropped. Chat. Yes, yes. Let's go. I receive. You receive. Yes. Good job, chat. Take that and make memes with it. Spray it around.
The steel jacks look sweet. There's one of those in the novel High Carl's Oath. It's a bodyguard for an engineer character, and it's described as being an absolute badass. So like those things are cool.
Listen,
And
I'm fucking with the guns. I'm fucking with the guns.
yeah, they're chunky.
I feel like they like in my brain, it's like there's a backpack that's missing for them. I feel like there should be like a power pack or something on the back, but that's just my brain.
Yeah, they feel a little bit plain at the back. Like they feel a little bit plain at the back. Like I sort of agree with that.
But again, these guns look sick. I love these guns.
The Earthshakers they're cool. I'm gonna probably I mean I like them. I'm gonna probably use them mostly for bits for my other Berserk squads because having more Chthonian bits that are compatible will be useful for not having all your Berserker squads look exactly the same.
Oh yeah.
And I love the idea of like mortars, but they're mortars that travel underground.
Oh yeah, now that was cool. I was really hoping for like a drill drop pod for you guys.
Yeah, like we did like there was a lot of like rumors around like a walking drill machine or something like that, and I'm just like, I don't care. These are cool. The Votan Technical, which is what it is, because it's a truck. It's literally just a pickup truck.
It's like that truck from like Star Wars Obi-Wan, where like Obi-Wan and Leia are sitting in.
It's a pickup truck with a machine gun mounted on it.
Welcome to the League of Votan Dissector.
Yeah. And it's specifically a transport for the Jaegers as well, according to the because it's a Hernkin thing.
Yeah, like this.
You know how many people in the Middle East buy Toyotas and mount machine guns on them?
Mm-hmm.
So many.
And I think the new combat patrol is actually a really good start for an army.
Oh yeah, no, like
Actually,
I like the combat patrol. The combat patrol is a good idea.
Combat patrol, you buy two of those. It's a really good start for an army.
Yeah, you got your frontliner, your midliners, and wait, are the heavy gunners midline or backline?
They're backline. They're anti-vehicle.
Ah, okay.
I mean, currently they're anti-vehicle. They might not be anti-vehicle in the future.
Yeah, they said they were changing the rules around.
Yeah, they're changing right. So the problem is, if you understand the magic parlance that I'm about to use, the current Votan army rule is really parasitic. Because it means that all your detachment rules have to sort of function around it. Whereas what they've now said is that like you start off the battle with like bonuses to acquire objectives, and then once you've acquired them, those switch to bonuses to hold them.
Yeah, early game beating your opponent off objectives, late game holding them.
Yep.
Yeah, which I'm like, okay, cool. That's like I like this as like an army rule thing, and it lets you play around with what all the detachments do. And
it makes sense with a fucking force that's all about resource acquisition.
Yep, it's actually they're a great counter to custodians actually.
So like I like the new combat patrol, and yeah, I'm excited for the codex. Generally, I'm just like excited.
Beat off early, cuddle after.
So in other dwarf news,
Chaos Dwarves.
We're not calling them Chaos Dwarves anymore. Now they're the Hell Smiths of Hashut.
No, they're
but
chaos dwarves. Fuck off.
No, they're chaos dwarves.
Yeah, I'm in love with these things.
Oh, they're so good. I'm like so
yeah.
tempted by. I am like so tempted by Age of Sigmar.
Sam, I can't justify it though to
want
my
that helmet.
wife.
I want that helmet.
I was saying this when I was watching the stream with friends and stuff. I'm looking at the so going through it, like the artillery just looks fantastic. The infantry look like the infantry are a wonderful like mix of the Tamarkan Chaos Dwarf redesign and the original Big Hats look Chaos Dwarf design.
Oh yeah.
Well, even for the chaos dwarves, me and Boss were talking about on stream, like those would like their artillery would make great conversions for Horus Heresy.
Mm-hmm.
They just look so good.
The war despot is just a good HQ model. And then I'm looking at the Dominator engine thing, the giant like bull robot monster thing, and I just said this to my friends. I was just like, so Demon Prince for Vashtor army.
Hold on, I'm gonna one up you on this one. Good Forge Fiend replacement.
Forge Fiend replacement, or Hellbrute,
or Hellbrute, or Mauler Fiend.
Give me Dreadnoughts back. The very least for Iron Warriors.
I'm loving these models, chat.
And then like the wizard is just sweet. I love that they still have the idea of which is really old Chaos Dwarf lore, that if they use magic, they slowly turn to stone.
They use it wrong.
Which is like it's not even if they use it wrong. They just use it.
Oh.
They just use it for long enough. They'll turn to stone.
Oh fuck!
Because it's anathema to what they are.
Love that shit. I love it. Like the thing that was like, first it was the artillery, then it was the guns. Then it was the gunners.
Yeah. And the bull centaurs as well. The bull centaurs just look...
the ones with the halberds. I love them.
Mm-hmm. The Hobgrots are Hobgrots. I'm glad they've got them. Like,
one of them's got a peg leg. Oh, some of them got peg legs. Neat. Love it.
And then the dude on the Bull Taurus.
The first.
Oh. Even both of them, like that and the sort of the Hellsmith, the generic Hellsmith model. I'm just like, that thing is stunning.
I can't justify it, chat. I can't justify it though.
It's so good.
It's so good, but I can't justify getting it. Phoenix would kill me.
They are just fantastic.
They look so good.
Most of it you could use in Old World with the Chaos Dwarf army.
Oh yeah.
Like,
just replace circle with squares and you're good.
Yeah. Guys with blunderbusses, guys with you got Bull Centaur squads, you got Smiths, you've got your artillery, which you can rework.
Expanded artwork there in the Warhammer community. Sorry, this is the one thing. That's the next thing I really want to talk about next.
Is this the
finish
for the Skyring stuff?
Maybe finish your thought though. Finish your thought.
Oh, and I also like the Underworld warband. If you want some alternative models, basically.
Nice. All right. So now on to the bigger thing for us, fluffy boys, fluff lovers. The first book of the Scouring. It still has the Horus Heresy tag, but the first book in this cover expanded. All the still currently alive loyalists are here. You got Lehman Russ in the back, Lionel Johnson.
Veldor.
Oh, and an Eldor?
Hi, Veldor.
Oh, yeah. Hi, Constantine Valdor. You got Vulcan, Lehman Russ, Jagatai Khan, Lionel Johnson. Then you got our boys Robert Gilliman and Rogel Dorn. Loving that Khan and Dorn are fucked up. Loving that.
Yeah.
I love that Gilliman is in his pristine armor. Like this is
Dorn's just like.
okay.
I
So
love how fucked up Dorn
a
looks.
quick fluff education here, chat. The Scouring is the event that immediately happens after the Horus Heresy, where where the loyalists of the Imperium go on the counterattack, and the forces of chaos are driven back into the Eye of Terror. This is not a time of peace. This is a time of rebuilding and a lot of arguing on how to do it.
Yeah. Vulcan's armor. Vulcan's armor is also scratched up. If you look at it.
Yeah, because he had to fight Magnus.
Yeah, and I like that Valdor, his like central plate is like slightly askew, and otherwise he is pristine. It's like.
So a main part of this, and you're probably wondering why these two are arguing, Gulliman and Dorn. Gulliman is the thing that makes the Great Scouring is for the Space Marines. Gilliman in this time would go on to pen the Codex Astartes, and then he wants to introduce it into the wider Imperium as a way to break up the legions, so that way no one person has the power that Horus had. Rogel Dorn, however, does not like that opinion and idea. He is very much of the legions should stay the legions. Now we don't.
There's only one legion that remains.
They don't.
Best legion.
They don't. I don't think they ever went into detail on why Dorn's not okay with it. Did they?
I think it was just,
I'm-
he saw it as like
I'm-
an inefficient use of resources or something like that.
I'm guessing based on the time period that this looks like it takes place in, i.e., just after Gilliman arrives, that essentially the disagreement that we're seeing here is Dorn is like, we should chase them down, and Gilliman is like, no, we need to basically secure the Imperium.
Yeah, that was an argument that they did have. I remember Gulliman in one of the books stating, like in Modern 40k, he states that Dorn had like this vengeance that was unbecoming of him.
Mm-hmm.
Which, I mean, makes sense after like...
Cage.
Yeah, like after what happens in the Horus Heresy finale, seeing Sanguinius and the Emperor dead, that does something to a man. And you could see like how beat to shit Dorn is, because remember, this guy was running from wall to like fortify each position, and then have to like quickly calculate, yeah, no, I can't hold this, fall back. And then repeat the process over and over and over again.
For months.
Could he see it as Gilliman trying to take over? I don't know how they're going to flavor it. That might be an avenue they go down, but from what I understand on how Gulliman explained it a little bit, he didn't get that vibe from Dorn. Like, he wasn't like expecting, like, he didn't think Dorn thought that. It was more along the lines of, it might have felt like everyone was blaming Dorn when no one was. Which is, if that is Dorn's perspective, that's a very interesting perspective. But again, I want to get the book, read it for myself, and see whose perspectives we're going from. Because this is the time that you do want to be in the Primarch's heads.
Yeah.
Because this is the time where, like, what now? Everything we built is gone. What do we do? And you got to remember that Dorn and Gulliman, Dorn's an empire builder. He's not an administrator. He's the construction jock of their family. Gulliman is the administrator. This is the argument between the designer and the architect.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got the other four brothers over here. Wait, are we missing a Primarch?
No.
Farrison, Sanguinius are dead.
Yeah.
There should be
7. Corax, technically.
Yeah, Corax isn't here.
Yeah, he's not there.
Oops.
Corax is
also,
again, depending on when this. depending on when this takes place, Korax might be fucking off making more Astartes.
Also, I need to ask this question: what the hell's going on with Lionel Johnson's sword?
Yeah.
That is a fuck off huge ass sword. Holy shit.
That's a tabard.
That's a tabard?
Yeah.
It looks like white. Like
I do like they made his beard blonde again. Thank you. God, I hated the black beard.
I don't know. I kind of liked it. It grew on me.
It never grew on me. Lehman Russ is missing his.
He probably shaved.
The fact that the remaining
He's
Time
all
Archons
dead.
split off into smaller groups and try to
Also-
section out their own sections is actually a miracle.
also, Lehman Russ is the wrong hair color.
Oh, yeah, he's supposed to have red hair, right?
Yes.
Fuck.
Also, Vulcan, I'm sorry, your hammer is too big.
It is too big. That's kind of comedically huge. I do like that it's the Blood Angels current chapter master that's standing in the room, representing them.
Yeah, like
It's
not
the,
even Forge
it-
Breaker was that big.
Yeah, it's the captain of the 9th Company, or like whatever.
Yeah, the last survivor or something like that.
Yeah.
I wonder who this Imperial Fist is in the back. I don't think that's Sigismund. I asked because of the knee pad there. He's got a axe on it. That might be the axe dude.
It could be
Yeah.
Fafnir Ryan.
Yeah, Fafnir
Yeah,
They
Rand.
have
Fafnir
two
Rand.
Ultramarines behind him.
Yeah.
I am, aside from like the comedically huge hammer, and like aside from the comedically huge hammer, I am
And
fucking with
Lionel's
this
hand placement being weird.
Yeah, I am fucking with this juxtaposition. This is really good stuff.
You know what this is giving me vibes of?
What?
The Olenor campaign picture.
Ooh, yes. I also like that this also puts into perspective of where their mental states are at. Gulliman has a clear head, while Dorn is like, I want to go fuck shit up.
He's pissed.
Yeah.
He's just coming off the siege. He's coming off the emotional trauma of dad being dead, essentially.
Yeah.
And he's pissed.
I'm fucking with this. If the cover was just these two arguing in this room privately, I think it would work a lot better instead of having everyone off to the fucking side.
If they were closer, like surrounding them, like a half circle around them, I think it would work better instead of them just off to the left there.
Yeah,
Oh, that's fuck.
Maybe have Valdor sitting in the chair.
Constantine Valdor just sitting in the chair, just head on
watching.
hand, watching, annoyed as shit as the two fucking genetic disasters are arguing.
Yeah.
Oh, I have the price of the helmet if you want.
Ooh, what's the price?
Because-
What's the price? What's the price?
The helmet plus the stand plus an Ultramarines T-shirt is 224 Canadian dollars.
That's actually not that bad.
It's
And
not,
a
but I'm
lot.
broke.
Don't get me wrong. It's a lot, but they could have charged more.
They could have.
The T-shirt are available in sizes from 2 extra small to 5XL.
Nice. That's good shit.
Sorry, the helmet by itself. See if I can find that.
But yeah, chat.
Because that's
I
the
want-
bundle.
I wonder if we're gonna get any of the politics going on in the Custodes at this time. Because remember, they were seriously discussing just killing all the loyalists and starting over.
Yeah, they were. There was that discussion. The Carrion, I think the Watcher on the Carrion throne, is like the deepest insight we're probably going to get into that.
Probably.
Because the Scouring doesn't. Because the Scouring is like where the Custodes start going inward, and start
Yeah,
like
they
not
just-
interacting.
Other than the Euphoroi and like the Solar Watch, they from this point on they don't really leave Terra anymore.
Yeah. And by the way, chat, I'm gonna rub this the fuck in. I fucking called it again and again. How about instead of jumping to conclusions, we fucking wait?
Yeah.
Why are Power Fists gone? We're updating them, and we wanted to take them out of the book so that way we could properly update them.
Yeah.
Like what they've been doing for years. Fucking hell.
Also, the Saturnine Centurion and Saturnine Command Squad look amazing.
Oh, they do.
Oh, no. I think, honestly, as much as I love Iron Warriors and the Salamander designs for the Saturnine, I think the Thousand Suns from the preview we've had have the best design and look.
They look so good. They look
really do.
so good. Will they go into Valdor disappearing, do you reckon? Probably not.
Probably not. If they do, that's gonna be its own side book they do. Or
Yeah, I
they'll
was gonna say.
review or they'll
I was gonna
review
say-
it. Go ahead.
Go on, you go.
Or they'll reveal it in the Ravener series.
Oh, what I was gonna say is I think what might end up happening is Dan Abnett will write a book about Valdor becoming disillusioned with the Imperium.
Right, yeah, because he becomes
And
the King in Yellow.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So like it'll be like during the scouring he become I just want the Tim Broadside so much.
Sorry, chat. I love it.
I'm sad that we don't get 360s of all of the Death Watch models because I want to figure out what chapter symbols are all in that box.
We know for a fact that the main will be there, but we have confirmed Flesh Terror, Raptor, and Wolf Spear. And
Red Scorpion as well.
And Covenant.
Blades of the Covenant.
Blades of the Covenant.
Yeah. Wait, scroll up a little bit. Back to the touch.
Where am I going?
Yeah.
And a white scar. That's a white scar.
Yep. Yeah, like we got the new Necron stuff, and the new Necron stuff looks cool.
Yeah.
I like the little drones. But yeah, so why did Valdor become disillusioned with the Imperium again? Is it because like the Primarchs took over? Oh, we don't know.
We don't know yet. We don't know yet.
Oh shit.
Like it's implied that he never agreed with the Primarch project to begin with, but he can't disagree with the Emperor.
Yep.
He might actually be genetically incapable of defying the Emperor.
Which, from what we've seen from the Custodes, is probably the most likely.
Okay, can we go through the characters because the characters look amazing.
Yeah, just one sec. I need to send the Iron Hand to Farva, in case he hasn't seen it.
He's seen it.
So
I'm making sure he
my
sees
buddy,
it if he hasn't.
So my buddy is doing Iron Hands for Horus Heresy. The Iron Hand character is going to be his Praetor.
Oh.
Because he just looked at it and was just like, you could just run that in Heresy. There's nothing wrong
What
with that.
what would you run the stick as? Like the shock baton?
It's a power weapon. Maybe a Thunderhammer.
I would totally buy this and make him a Tech Marine.
Yeah.
Like all members of clan.
They said in the stream it's a power maul.
Oh, it's a power maul.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's such a sick maul, dude.
It's a bonk stick.
It's a bonk stick.
I love that the Servo Skull is projecting a Fortress of Redemption.
Oh, it is?
Fortress of Redemption terrain. Yeah.
Oh, it's cute. I love it. Oh, chat. We're gonna open this up in a new tab. We're gonna zoom in on that. Ooh.
You know, I hope for that hologram they used acrylic so it gives that like hologram effect. I know probably not, but that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Oh, he's also canonically black. Okay, awesome.
And mostly a robot.
And mostly a robot.
Yeah, he's probably like 90% robot.
All right, for our old Warhammer heads, Darnith Lysander and Vulcan Histon are back.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Lysander is just literally his old model, but bigger, and I love it.
He's got a rock. He's got his rock. He's got his comfort rock back.
Angry Siege Man is back.
He's got his giant shield, and he's got his ridiculous Thunderhammer, but he's now just in scale. It's fine.
Is it bad that I wished, like, the fist was the hammerhead?
I mean, yeah, that would be fun.
It would be
That'd be
funny.
funny.
The Vulcan Histam model
Little
looks
on
good.
the nose, but
Yeah, he's the chapter master of the Imperial Fist, right?
Darneth Lysander? No, he's
captain.
first captain.
Okay, no, he's captain of the first comer.
Yeah, there's Tor Tarragon, who's captain of the third, and then Darneth Lysander, who's
Yeah.
captain of the first. We do
so
not
you
have.
don't
We
We
don't.
don't know who the first. We don't know who the chapter master is.
so he was being looked at to become the chapter master, but everyone basically said he's too angry.
He's so on Imperial Fist.
Yeah,
He's
not gonna.
Which ironically, when you see Rogol Dorn, is actually very Imperial Fist.
But yeah, then we have so like the other chapters that don't have chapter masters is the Salamanders, the White Scars don't have their chapter master, and the Iron Hands have their Iron Father.
Yes.
But they don't have Caden Stronos.
No.
But the new Raven Guard chapter master.
Yep.
It's a sick looking model. Just the right amount of edge.
Also, if you wanted to use something as a Horus Heresy Praetor, that's a Horus Heresy Praetor
Oh yeah.
for Raven Guard.
Yeah.
I'm fucking with this model, I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, with the ribbons coming off of him too.
I saw one of my friends was talking about it, and it's just like, you did a little bit of conversion work on that. That is an amazing Night Lord.
Wait. Zoom in on the banners.
We'll open up a new image. Ooh, yeah. I'm seeing the Night
Those
Lord.
are Eldari runes.
Yeah.
Oh my god, you're right. What the fuck? Why does this guy have Eldari runes?
Oh, they might not be. They might just be like, they might be like deliverance, like runic symbols or something.
Those look very similar to Eldari runes.
They're just, it's just scratch marks. You're just being paranoid.
You're being paranoid. Don't worry about it. Don't think about it.
Mm.
I love the
Look
jetpack,
at
by the way.
I am 3 for 3 for this fucking stream, okay?
Look at the little flying raven monster things that he has as well.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
The little drones.
Yeah.
Those are cool. I like the helmet, by the way. I like that it's a mix of like the Gravis helmet and the Beaky.
Mm-hmm.
I love the jetpack. I love the helmet. I'm fucking with this model. I know my brother will love it.
Oh yeah.
He loves shit like this.
The thing I do like, and I said this to my friends as well, is like, I like the idea that the Space Marine character models are significantly more elaborate looking than the base infantry, so that they stand out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A hero should stand out from the crowd.
Yeah.
Then we have the new White Scars character, Suboden Khan.
Well, they should stand out simply for the fact that a hero can be as much as an entire squad.
Yeah.
Price-wise.
Suboden can, aka, give us jet bike Space Marines, please.
Please,
They
for the
did.
love of God.
You got a jetpack Space Marine.
I know.
Like, this is... I love
And
the
no.
bike.
No, this is the only one you're getting. I will not allow you to get any more. It's our thing.
No, we started it.
Custodies. It's our thing. Having jet bikes.
Even though
I
Space
mean,
Marine Legions got their jet bikes first before Custodies were even an army.
Shut up!
I mean,
Just putting my
to be
fingers
fair,
in my ears. No, I can't hear you.
I was gonna say, I think when this gives me a lot of hope for when what's his name, Samael gets updated.
Yes. Him and his jetpack needs to be updated.
Master of the Raven.
Yeah, he does need a new jet bike. I am fucking with this design, though. I do like this. I like these kind of bikes that are, like, short front end, where, like, you can see the engine and everything.
Snubby.
Yeah, I like the snubby look.
It's got an assault cannon on it.
Yeah.
This feels a lot more practical than the Gerfalcon ones that the Custodes have. 'Cause
Yeah.
those look like, oh hey, these are for show, but this looks like it's meant for war.
This just looks so cool.
I love his.
I also like the
sword and
heads.
shield. I like his sword and shield on the other as well.
Yeah,
Me too.
he's got one for charging, and then he's got one for like after he's in melee.
Yeah.
Granted,
Or
I
if he
think
dismounts.
they should have also given Kosaro Khan his own bike.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hopefully he gets redone with one eventually.
Please, for the love of God.
Or you get two versions of him, one with and one without.
Yeah,
Maybe?
that's a good compromise. Give him one with and without, because it makes no sense the White Scar's character doesn't have a bike.
Yeah.
They're all
When
about
that's, like,
speed.
Their whole thing.
And then we got the combat patrols, the new ones.
Yeah, I like them.
The Salamanders
Some are
one,
good, some are not. It's fine.
the Salamanders one is fine. I love the Imperial Fist one. This is the one that like I would recommend as the standard for anyone to get.
Well, it depends on what the price is
Yeah.
at.
That's fair. The Raven Guard one makes sense for Raven Guard, and then the Iron Hands one is the one where I'm just like, you're really trying to push those servo turrets, aren't you?
I was
Yeah.
gonna say.
They're not selling, huh, GW? You need to get rid of some off the rack?
They're just sitting in your warehouses, huh?
So the approach I would take to these is don't think of annoyingly, but the problem with this is they're going to be costed, assuming you really want two of the upgrade sprues. That's the problem with them. If it was like a reduced cost combat patrol, and it was just like, okay, you want a bunch of Gravis stuff and like some turrets, this is a good one to give you a bunch of like heavy intercessors and like a tech marine,
Yeah.
and stuff like that. But it's going to be costed as if you really, really want to buy the Iron Hands upgrade sprue twice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we got the White Scars, who I think get the least out of this.
Yeah, fair.
They get
They get their character.
they get their character, which is great, but the Salamanders also get their character.
The thing is, right, the thing is you have to remember about these is that these are all intended to complement the starter set and the new Space Marine Combat Patrol that they're probably going to announce.
Oh yeah, most likely.
Um,
It's the same with
'Cause
the
I think
spearhead boxes for AOS.
yeah. So this is like intended to complement the starter set. So if you've got the starter set, which is like the Infernus guys and the Terminators and the
Librarian and the Captain.
the Librarian and the Captain and stuff, and then you get this is basically your fast attack expansion to that.
Yeah.
With the downside that you don't want to buy two because you're not going to want two of the character. That's the only problem with it.
Unless they
Yeah.
gave Captain with a jet bike. Which in
Yeah.
that case you can convert this one.
And I think next edition we might get Captain on Jetpack.
I would love that. Because I have a two 6-man squad of Outriders that I never use. Because I'm
Yeah,
just like,
I think- Yeah, I have a suspicion that next edition and plus no Space Marine Codex 2.0.
really?
But the looks of it, like they didn't announce it.
Yeah,
They said They said that all the characters who are new are getting online free rules, and the ones that are in the Space Marine Codex, you just use their rules.
yeah. All in all, like I'm
Also,
fucking
important
with
thing,
all this.
important thing I will point out: if you go to Legion Imperialis,
Legion Imperialis.
yes.
What about them?
So the important thing about Legions Imperialis is that if a model is in Legions Imperialis, it means they have a 3D model of it, and it means they can make it in plastic.
Which means that we can finally get the proper Whirlwinds and Vindicators and
Yep.
Typhons.
Mastodon.
Yes, proper plastic Mastodon, right.
Oh my god, I hope they make the Mastodon plastic. That'll bring down the price so much.
So, for
Oh
those
my
that
God.
aren't aware, the Mastodon is a super heavy siege vehicle.
It's a giant Land Raider.
The idea of it is that it is the bridge. Once it blows open, once a Typhon or it blows up a hole in a defensive wall, it drives into the hole and then slams down the front and the back of its doors, and so that way it's a land bridge for the troopers to go through.
Yeah. It's basically the Space Marines version of the Gorgon assault transport.
It's a sick
Yeah.
ass tank.
Am I thinking of the right
Yeah.
one? That huge, massive
Yeah.
one that can carry like 100 guardsmen in it on the tabletop.
Yeah, the one that's basically an assault boat.
Yeah, it's not called the Gorgon, I think.
It's
Something
the Gorgon
else.
armor
Does
transport.
Mastodon
Gorgon armor
carry
transport.
40 or 50 Marines? I don't remember.
I don't.
Yeah, but
remember. I'm not-
this is basically the Space Marines version of that.
Yeah. But what that means is that is capable of being made into a plastic kit now.
Yes, which will probably reduce the price by at least half, I hope.
God,
and,
I hope
and
so.
me and my buddies were talking about it. Like, if you look at like if you look at the release schedule they did for Horus Heresy Last Edition, about a year after Horus Heresy 2 released, they released the Mark III stuff.
Yep.
With with all that, so probably about this time next year, we'll likely be getting Mark 4 updated, presumably updated Tartarus at that point. And what's a big, nice centerpiece thing to release with them? A plastic Mastodon.
Yeah.
The one thing that I don't like is that they released the Forges of Saturn on its own.
Yeah, it's not included in the kit, which.
But that's okay, fair.
But they do have upgrade sprues for the Were Bears and the Thousand Suns.
There'll probably be more upgrade sprues as time goes on.
Yeah, I want an Ultramarine one.
Yeah.
But yeah, so highlights.
And an Arcana upgrade for the Thousand Suns, does it say?
Yeah, an Arcana. An Arcana.
Neat.
It's more specifically says where is it. There is also an Arcana upgrade for a Thousand Suns unit clad Saturnine. Yep. So
Nice.
the highlights for all of us, I'm going to do myself first. Highlights for me for this was the Space Marine upgrades for the characters, and then Horus Heresy updates and such. Because, again, I'm just being proven further correct that how about you be patient and fucking wait instead of being reactionary and throwing a hissy fit? Because these are things that should not have to be fucking said if you've been paying attention. And when content creators in general aren't freaking the fuck out, I don't give a shit what Spiky Bits and all the reactionary YouTubers say. I give less of a fuck.
That's how they make money.
Tacticus Imperialis guy. I don't know. He made a video on this. I didn't watch it, but he was also addressing the quote unquote scandal this was. And I don't know what side of the fork he took. And I'm not going to assume what side of the fork he took because I just didn't want to watch the video on bullshit.
Yeah.
If anyone could watch the video and tell me, I'd appreciate it.
If you have a link, send it to me. I'll check it out.
All right. But after that, the biggest thing for me though was Deathwatch Kill Team. I love Deathwatch. Deathwatch was one of my favorite groups within Warhammer, and I tried them out in 40k. I didn't like how they played in 40k, and then when Kill Team came out proper, I'm like, this is where they should be.
Yeah.
Because you got to remember what Deathwatch is. They're not the standard force. They're assassin Black Ops teams.
If you see them in force, you're fucked.
I also like, apparently they're like, the way they work for Kill Team is that your roster is 10 of them, and then you choose at the start of each game which 5 get deployed.
Yeah, which
that said that.
is how that would work in reality. Like, okay, hey, we're going on a
Which
we're going on a long range reconnaissance mission. Why would we bring the Devastator with us?
Yeah, which of our 5 operators are the ones that we're going to send into this?
Yeah.
Um, also, the Arcanist Evaluator with, like, again, I'm going to straight up say this, it's the best head in 40k. He looks like Dr. Wily.
Good shit.
I want to make an Ironkin now with a big gun arm. Like,
Mm.
and another one that's randomly a pair of scissors for some reason.
But after those main Warhammer things that I focus on, genuinely sitting here, like, sinking into my seat, going, I can't do it. I can't justify buying Chaos Dwarves. I can't. That is good shit. That is good shit,
Oh,
chat.
yeah.
Love me some Chaos Dwarves. Even though I don't have their DLC for Total War.
It's a good DLC.
It's pricey. It's priced.
It is.
Overlay.
It is.
It's one faction. It should not be $20.
Wait for it to go. Yeah, wait for it to go on sale. But it is definitely worth picking up whenever it goes on sale.
But yeah, what about you two, gentlemen? I can guess pretty much for Will.
Yeah, dwarves.
Yeah, in both forms. I actually can't choose between the two of them at the moment. I love the look of the Chaos Dwarves, and I'm just happy that we didn't just get one model. We actually got a full proper second wave for Votan.
Yeah, no, they needed it desperately.
Yeah. But like a lot of the like Valrak and stuff were putting out like, oh, it's only going to be 1 or 2 models. Valrak was like saying you're going to get like it's like a wizard guy and like a walking drill. It was like, and that's all you're getting. And I'm like, dude, like
that's
like, I've not heard about anything else. And it was like, yes, because you don't care about this faction, so you don't ask about it.
Yeah. This is so, chat, this is another reason why, like, I don't go after rumors. If I don't play the faction, I'm not paying that much attention to it. And I can't do a faction justice if I'm not the one excited about it. I'm excited for Orcs, Chaos Space Marines, and Space Marines. Those are the factions that I'm excited about. So I'm going to pay attention to stuff more around them. If it's another faction like Leagues of Votan or Eldar, my brain's not gonna like resonate too much or understand what they need. Hence why I really like talking to players who play those factions.
Like with me, I prefer Custodians, Imperial Guard, and Chaos Space Marines. I'm not gonna be paying attention at all the Mechanicus.
Yeah. This is why I do get bent out of shape when people say I don't know what I'm talking about, because I go actively out of my way to understand everything. And I'm sorry. What?
Oh, I was just looking at the Votan article again. So the Steeljacks, the big Ironkin.
Yeah.
The versions with the Volkite heavy disintegrators have an ability called Preymark Crest, which critical hits on enemy units within range of an objective receive precision.
Oh shit, they're snipers. Oh shit!
God damn it! Fuck off!
What's the matter? T-Com?
No!
Don't want to deal with snipers?
No! Great! Another thing for my fucking Terminators to go deep stripe to deal with.
Don't.
I also love that the mad scientist, his weapon apparently has 3 different firing modes.
As a mad scientist should have.
Yes.
Damn it.
Oh my god, I just realized something. You said that the mad scientist character looks like Dr. Wily, you could flavor your Steeljacks to be
Mhm.
robot masters.
Mm-hmm.
This is why we need you, Roy. Okay, I need light infantry and custodes, please.
Mm-hmm.
Pickup trucks and sharpshooters. Yeah, we're the southern part of the Camry, not the Camry. We're the southern part of the Leagues of Votan. We got my Ford pickup truck over here, and Steeljack's got a sniper
Oh.
in the back.
Oh, the Tyrannid hunting character, apparently, if he is killed, he just gets back up on a 2+.
Aw, that makes sense. Thrice eaten.
That's funny. I
But-
like that.
But yeah.
Um,
All in all, chat, this was a pretty good preview, and this will probably put a lot of the Horus Heresy debacle to rest now. A lot of it,
Yeah,
yeah,
not
no one's
all
gonna
of
be
it.
talking. No one's gonna be talking about it. No, like
There's gonna be a few people trying to keep it going, but it's
We
gonna
saw
die out.
TCOM saw someone in the chat basically like
Yeah.
cancel all Warhammer products, and it's just like they got banned immediately.
mhm.
Chat, if you want
I
to.
was the one trying to ban them at first because I forgot it wasn't Toss's stream.
Chat,
I was right clicking on it like why is the ban option coming up? God damn it.
this happens every edition. You get these
Yeah.
reactionaries every fucking year. No one asked for this. No, that's not what happened. They deemed
Oh,
that
and
there's enough changes to the game, they need to make a new edition for it.
Oh, I guarantee you in 3 months when they make their next announcement for whatever's next after this, people are gonna start freaking out about that.
Yep. It's bullshit, and I was talking to Phoenix
Oh.
about this the other day. What's up, Will?
I just looked at what the armament for the truck is in its gun form.
What is
Oh.
it?
So it on the front, it's got a pair of heavy autocannons, basically, which are the ones that the bikes have. And if you've ever played against Leagues of Votan, those things tear through Space Marines.
Oh yeah.
It's got a twin-linked pair of those on the front of it. In its gun form, its main weapon is either the high-las rotary autocannon that the bikes also have, or the Magna railgun that the tank has.
Okay, so it's just anti-heavy infantry then
Shadow.
at that point.
No, the Magna rail cannon can take down a knight.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's how dangerous that thing is.
It's not as right. Okay, it's not got the range, or necessarily the straight up power of the Tau railgun, but it's only like 2 points of like strength less,
Okay.
and in normal cases it's on a much more the land fortress that it normally gets mounted on is a better hull than the Devilfish. Yeah.
What's its strength?
Oh, let me
While he's
check
doing that,
this.
I'm gonna address Shadow here quick. They're not gonna bring over Saturnine to 40k. I'm sorry. That's
No.
not a hot
you
take.
just-
A lot of people want that, but it's not happening.
My buddy's going to use them as Centurions.
But yeah, they could easily be used as Centurions. What's that giant plasma cannon? It's not a plasma cannon, it's a grav cannon.
Yeah,
Don't question me.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, the Dread, you got to remember that they want to keep Heresy stuff to Heresy. They want to keep 40k stuff to 40k. If you want to play with Heresy stuff in 40k, you got to play with Legends.
Yep.
Which I'm perfectly fine with, because this is something that I also remembered, is that a lot of people complained about Heresy units in competitive because you always took those units over anything in the main book.
Yeah.
Why take Predators
okay,
when Sakarans are there?
TCOM,
Yes.
Magna Heavy Rail Cannon, range 30 inches, one shot, hits on a 4+, that's full-time shooting.
Yep.
Yeah.
Strength 18, AP -4, D6
off.
plus 6, D6 plus 6 damage, heavy and devastating wounds.
Fuck off. No, I am keeping my dreadnoughts as far away from that thing as fucking possible.
No, don't worry. They'll
yeah.
express deliver it to your face.
Oh no, the
Same
first
day
time
shipping guaranteed.
The first time I used this, I fired it at like I was playing against a Tau player, and I fired it at his devilfish, and I rolled a 6 to wound, and then I rolled a 6 for damage, and I did 12 damage to his devilfish.
Yeah, no,
Don't
chat.
worry, brother.
This is
Santodes. Don't worry, I will keep you safe.
I need to remind everybody when Leagues of Votann came out, when they first dropped into Warhammer, they were the scariest shooting army in the game.
Oh no!
Oh, yeah, they were.
They took away like the thing that made Magna weapons like fucking terrifying in
the
9th
one where you
edition.
can't save at all against them, right?
Well, you couldn't save it, but like the way their weapons worked is it went in a straight line and it hit everything in that line.
Oh,
Yep.
fuck!
It could roll to hit. It could roll to hit against everything in that line. And
Doesn't
basically,
matter. Cover, buildings, it's going through them all.
Hold on, chat. The cat came to say hi.
Yeah, I think the way it worked is you started with the models closest to it, and if they passed their armor save, it didn't go on to the next thing.
Say hello, cat.
No, I
like
think that was continuous. Is whatever model or unit did save, that's where it stopped.
Say
Until it reached the end of the board.
Say hello to Sarah, chat. Yeah. She's right here. Enjoying her
Which
life.
still, at its strength and AP, it was going through everything.
And,
you had to ask for a miracle.
And remember, they had smaller versions of them in the regular infantry.
Yeah,
and you could take 3 per squad, right?
No, it's 1.
It was one per squad? Oh, okay.
It's 1 per squad.
All right, but here comes squad. 3 more.
Because they don't have a lot of like trips options. It's the only like, the rail rifles are. So you got the rail rifle, which I'm trying to find. Magna rail rifle. Range 18, 1 shot. Hits on a 5+, but it's heavy, so you're mostly always going to hit on a 4+. Strength 12, AP -3, D3 damage +3, devastating wounds.
It's not a nice rifle to get hit by.
Yeah, there is there's an upgrade for the infantry, which lets one of the upgrades for your infantry squads just lets you ignore cover. Yep, so on all your shooting. It's a free upgrade, so you just always take it. So basically, Votann infantry squads just ignore cover. Ooh, pretty.
You are a good kitty. She's purring, chat. She's doing the purring.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm going to end stream right away here, but there is something else I want to talk about because I know a lot of people didn't see it from last night. I made a short after watching a video from a guy named MBT. He does Yu-Gi-Oh! Content.
You'll still do that?
Yeah. He's talking about, the video talked about how it feels like, at least for card games, the tabletop aspect of it is dying. And he brought it up because at a tournament he went to, the World Championship, he met with one of the Canadian players, who's like one of his closest best friends. And that player basically said, "It's good to see you here. Don't let this die." And he's like, "What do you mean by don't let it die?" And his friend just like gestures to the whole 2,800 people full room. And there's something else that Will himself said. It is amazing how people want to play a 3-hour game and not talk to each other. It made me start thinking of how we as the nerd community, whether it be for tabletop games and such, we really need to start pushing to have places and spaces where we can interact in a physical space. And because at least for card games, I don't know for tabletop right now for like games like Warhammer and BattleTech, their web clients, they're very successful. Because hey, I get to play Yu-Gi-Oh and Magic and Pokemon with my friends online, and I can still go use the bathroom and shitter at home, kind of a thing.
From the comfort of my own home.
But then you start slowly noticing that all these places are disappearing. These places to play these games at. And that shit sucks. I mean,
It's actually, that reminds me of something a content creator, I can't remember who, for the life of me right now, said, whenever you go to your game shop to play a game, even if all you're doing is buying a pot of paint for a couple dollars, do that. Because you are helping keep them open, because when you go there and play a game and leave, they have lost money. Because they're paying for the electricity, they're paying for the models, they're paying for the table, they're probably renting the place. It's expensive running those places.
yeah.
Help them out, even if it's just $1.
And no, like, at least in the MBT video, he's not disparaging people playing online. That's not what he wanted to make it clear. What he wanted to make clear is that we as a nerd community should be encouraging and building towards playing in person again. Because for Yu-Gi-Oh! At least, a conversation got leaked between a game designer and an investor. And the investor was frustrated because they're like, we made Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, which is Yu-Gi-Oh's online client. So like that's like their magic.
A lot of money to do.
It's no. Here's the thing. They were hoping that Master Duel would translate into paper play. It didn't. In fact, it did the opposite. It translated into more paper play players playing online. And so Konami, doing a smart decision, and again, this is a business decision, they started leaning more into the online play of Master Duel. Like, boxes at stores are being sold at cost now. Like, that's just how much I think they've given up on the TCG. And it's distressing if you're someone who enjoys going out, especially someone like me. Because if that's happening with Yu-Gi-Oh!, a game that's been around for 20 years... Longer, because it got its start in 2000... If that can happen to Yu-Gi-Oh!, what the fuck is going to happen to a game like 40K if they get an online client? Yeah. Because why would I need to go out and play why the fuck would I need to go out and play on a physical table when I can just play online? This is a bigger curse that we are finding out as a species. Because like when online was first shown, really think about what happened. We were fascinated that we could play with our friends. Like, you didn't have to come over. We could just play with our friends online. But now that convenience is there, we're losing the physical connection of interacting with friends in person. There's nothing, by the way, there's nothing wrong with having these online things. I enjoy that I get to talk to fuckhead from the south, from America there, and the British guy.
You can say it. I'm from the south.
From the south. I forgot if you were from the south. And the
Texas, of course,
and the Scottish crazy from the UK. I enjoy that I get to talk to all these people, and I enjoy that I get to play games with them. Again, like if there's ever a Deathwatch video game made, I am pulling Shadow, Will, and TCOM in for another fucking shit show of that.
Yeah, I'm like genuinely surprised that like when they did the XCOM one, it was Grey Knights and not Death Watch.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
It made more sense for Deathwatch.
Or honestly, why did they make the Deathwing game Deathwing? It would have been
I mean,
perfect for Deathwatch.
Because it was Space Hulk.
It was Space
Yeah,
Hulk
I know, but
specifically.
Space Hulk Deathwatch would have been super cool.
It would have been. I do like that Deathwatch is getting love now, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
but my point still stands is that we should be encouraging more in-person play. I know that's not possible for everyone. I've had a few people in the Discord server say, I live in the middle of bumfuck nowhere where like it's just me and 2 other people. And we have to like order our stuff because we don't have a store here that does it. And I know like a lot of people are like, well then why don't you open up your own store? Opening up your own store is a shit show.
It's super expensive.
Like
Also very expensive.
mine and
Yeah.
Phoenix's ultimate goal is to eventually open up our own like cafe/game store. And like
And yeah, and from someone I know that has literally just done that in Glasgow, you need to focus on the cafe part of that because the game
Yeah.
store part does not make you money.
yeah, no,
Yeah,
you
it's-
actively the store in my town, Wonderland Toy and Hobby, their main moneymaker right now is the cafe and Pokemon.
Hmm.
Magic does not make them money. Yu-Gi-Oh does not make them money. Warhammer does not make them money.
Dude.
Yeah.
It is the cafe on top of those things, along with Pokemon.
Actually, my game store last month, and they're actually about to start construction now. Went into because there's actually a mom and pop pizza place right next door, and all the time people would go, and then like in the middle of games, or like right after a game or right before a game, go and buy pizza and then come back. And so they said, hey, you know what? Why don't we just go into business together, knock down the wall that separates us, and just make this one place? That's what they're doing.
Which that's actually really smart.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a bar here that is very queer friendly and stuff, and they've partnered with the pizza place like next door, and like all the tables in the bar have QR codes for the pizza place where you can order, and they'll deliver to
That's
your
cool.
table from the next door. It's like really sweet. It's like
That's cool.
like really good stuff. Yeah.
But yeah, like this is it's disheartening to see. And I know like this is a more societal problem because a lot of people are like, I just don't have time, I don't have the energy. And
Well,
that's understandable.
It's not just that. It's also the what are they called? It's a theory, an economic theory actually. The elimination of free spaces.
Yeah, no, that's
Um,
a big problem too.
Yeah.
You can't just do that. Like, if someone says it's a theory like that, my brain immediately just goes, a game theory.
Yeah, no, it's an economic theory that we need to start having these places come back again, because and that also goes into the mental health argument for teenagers right now.
Yeah, no, like
Is they have nowhere to go.
We don't have third. We don't have what
The third
third
spaces.
spaces.
Yeah,
yeah, we
that's
don't
it.
have third
That's what I was thinking of.
And we don't have, and the big problem now is we don't have third spaces which are not commerce dependent.
Yeah.
Which is a big thing. Like the idea of like having, because like that's like a big thing that's different in like the UK to like from what I understand to like the States and to like North America, is that a lot like the vast majority of like Warhammer games and stuff like that happens in the UK happens at gaming clubs, and gaming clubs are not in stores generally.
here
They're
in
in like halls or they're in like yeah, sorry.
where I live, it's in stores.
Yeah, like
Same.
and from what I understand,
Everywhere.
like in the States, like it's almost exclusively in stores. So which means
Yep.
but what that means is your entire third space ecosystem is intrinsically linked to commerce.
Now most stores will like let you walk in. They won't make it mandatory to buy anything
No,
to play.
but Yeah.
Which goes into what I was talking about earlier. Like, hey, if you're going into these stores, buy something, even if it's for a fucking dollar.
And I know this sounds
Help them
bad.
out.
I know this sounds bad, but if a mom and pop store has a gaming section and they look at you and say $5 to rent for a game,
Mm-hmm.
I would not blame them.
Yeah.
Because again, they are letting the game space take up space that could be used for product.
Yeah.
And
Mm-hmm.
this is actually another thing that I think they should be doing, especially for the one where I live. Damaged terrain, you pay for it. You damage their because that's terrain you're borrowing from them. You don't own that.
No.
Oh, Schultz, thank you for the sub. And we have a lot of damaged terrain at my local area, and some people straight up stole the terrain.
My shop, they used to have it where, like, let's say you were updating your army or something, you could donate your old army, and then people could use that army for free if they want to like try it out, or they don't have their own army to play with. But again, people were stealing, people were breaking models. Went away. Don't do that anymore.
Yep. This is a thing where we need to start encouraging more of this in the community. I'm going to start trying to encourage it more. And it's all about talking. And I know a lot of people in my community especially are introverts. I'm an extrovert. I go mad being alone for extended periods of fucking time. Like I will lose my shit if I am cooped up for too long. And I'm not going to be able to leave the house this week because all my plans went foobar. So I'm going crazy at home. So, like, I am desperate to play these tabletop games in person with people because, like, it's fun. I enjoy it. I like having fun with my friends. It should not be a chore to drag people out to play a game we all like.
Yeah.
Sorry for the more depressing topic. But,
I mean, like when I remember, I will say that when I posted that, and I agree with where you took it as well in terms of like what I sort of meant by it was because it was in relation to the thing about legends.
Yeah.
And it was like whenever I've had a conversation with people about legends, it's like, well, you can use legends units. Like, yeah, but I need to ask my opponent's permission. It's like, well, one, no, you don't. They actually said that in Warhammer community. You actually don't need to in casual games. You don't need to ask permission to use legends. You can just use them. But two, like, do you not like have a conversation like with your opponent like prior to the games? Like, yeah, but they might say no, and I'm like, well, then that's a conversation. Like,
and they say no, you move on.
Are you so opposed to someone to having a conversation with someone that you're like because you're terrified that someone might say no to you? Like, well, I don't understand like the issue. Like, it's like, well, what if it's someone I've never met? And it's like, how often do you just go into a gaming store and play a 3-hour game with someone that you've never met?
Rarely.
Exactly.
Like, it's like, well, I like a lot of people do pickup games. And it was like, yes, but you at least are like you're probably on like a Discord or a WhatsApp group or a whatever, or you go into the store regularly and you can talk to the people. It's not. It's like, and this was the whole thing of like, why are particularly people in North America so anathema to just having a conversation where you might not agree on something, and like not being, and but like, well, what if they say no? Then they say no. I don't see what the problem is here.
Like, oh no, you can't use a unit in a game. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Or best case scenario, like worst case scenario, oh no, you can't use it. Best case scenario, you both use it.
Yeah.
because like I'm gonna start encouraging like, hey guys, if you want to run these units in your games, just do it. Don't worry about it. Unless I specify like I'm practicing for a tournament, just go ahead.
I'm gonna straight up say it. I'd genuinely love to see a 40k tournament that just allowed legends.
I would allow
just
it.
do it. Yeah. Why not? Like,
and I know for like a lot
of at that point you're like, okay, the legends rules are not, but I've not been like kept up to date with like 40k as it is now. It's like, okay, then that's a legitimate like thing at that point. But like, I mean, I've also suggested to someone, and there was a group of people at my local that were talking about this, is as just a laugh for like a gaming day. They were going to do a game day where you run it rules as written, not with any updates. Basically, what's in the book is what you play.
Yeah, I'm down with that. That'd be a funny idea.
Including the points costs at the back.
Yes.
Like, all that stuff. It's like... And it, like, not, like... And it's like, oh, but that'll be, like, horribly unbalanced. I'm like, yeah, that's how 40k works.
This is not... If you're coming to 40k for balance, you have come to the wrong game. This is a game where the dice decides everything.
Yeah.
The dice...
like, people... Like, again, people hate Tau to this day because of how broken they were 20 years ago.
Me.
I've learned to calm the fuck down on it.
Yeah.
Well, I've calmed down on it. I still despise them.
I would recommend that you read Elemental Council. I think because I've also now heard from several other people I know who have also served in the military, and they said they felt very seen by the book.
Oh yeah, I'll check it out.
Yeah.
This is something that I'm gonna try to bring up to the local store owner where I live and talk to him about it and be like, hey, I feel like we could be doing more to encourage a social positive in where I live, because I live in a town that's like very polarized right now, and I think having a place where the gaming community can get together and at least chat and talk, because like I said, I listen to the people where I live and who I hang out and talk to when I'm at those stores, and they express like why they were upset and worried about Horus Heresy 3rd Edition in a calm and evenly manner. And that did so much to help me understand their perspective. And even though I'm like, okay, but a lot of what you're saying is still flawed because you're still worried over something that's not happening.
But they've been told it's happening. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Like,
if they were doing something that you don't like, they would have told you already.
Yeah.
And
like, are Games Workshop inherently an anti-consumer organization? Yes, they're a capitalist company. All capitalist companies are inherently anti-consumer.
Yeah,
because
at the end of the day, I am not defending GW because I'm a GW shill. I am basically saying, how about we wait and have accurate criticisms? And I want... If I'm going to be angry, I'm going to put my anger towards something actually reasonable. And not just be blindly angry at what could be a lie. Because then I look like a fucking idiot if that's the case.
No comment.
No comment?
No comment.
I feel like you have a comment.
Oh, on you being an idiot? Yeah, no comment.
Hey, Aramis. But yeah, like, at least if you have a local community where you are that plays Warhammer, if you go down to game nights, start encouraging, at least open the conversation to more to more friendly games and such, more casual play, if someone comes up and asks, be that voice of encouragement, be that voice of like, oh, are you interested in like playing, or like you interested in what's going on? Always be the first one to initiate if you can. If someone isn't already doing it. And
unless the person you're initiating with is an extreme extrovert, that they will come to you.
Yeah.
But don't rely on that.
But yeah, this is the end of the stream. Just to let you all know, my Patreon is still active. You get to see my videos a few days or a week earlier than everyone else on YouTube. Or if you can't support me financially, don't stress about it. Your viewership and sharing my shit around always helps. Thank you very much if you do that. But you also get access to exclusive content on there as well. So you get to see my BattleTech review series, where I go over the mechs, what they do, their short storied history. The next video that will be going up is about the BattleTech Turkina. It's a assault class sniper mech, and genuinely is a very funny model in my opinion when you read up on it. And not like the way of like, this thing is horribly designed. It's, so that's why it's named Turkina. Okay. It's a giant turkey.
Turkey.
But yeah, or you could just subscribe here on Twitch or subscribe on the YouTube. I'd very much appreciate it. But yeah, again, if you can't donate or if you can't subscribe to the Patreon, do not stress it. It doesn't make you any less of a fan. It doesn't make you any less a supporter, because again, your eyeballs watching my shit also helps. And I will always stress, your financial situation is first and foremost. If you can't support me, do not put yourself in a bad position to help me. I will always figure out my own shit.
Yeah.
But, go on and have a good discussion about all the stuff going on in the Warhammer in my Discord server, if you aren't a part of it already. And just
jump packs.
Jump packs. You all have a fantastic day, everybody. And remember, all hail to glorious Hashut.
Hashut!
Glory to the kin!